What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. And in today's video we're gonna go on one of the most ultimate camping experiences with the brand new truck that I ended up buying, which is the TRX. It's the fastest truck in the game, but something ended up happening and then we're gonna have to rescue it. So stick along, watch till the end, and if you guys are excited, smash the like button and subscribe, and let's begin with the video. What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be finally playing APM American Plains Modding, and today we are also going to go camping in our brand new truck that we got in our last APM video. If you guys don't know, this is a Ram TRX. It has over 1,000 horsepower and it is really good at off-roading. So we're going to test its capabilities today and we're going to go camping. So enough of the yap. If you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and let's get into it. So we have our truck right here. Let's get it warmed up. Come on, there we go. We're getting this thing warmed up. It sounds really good. So let me go back inside my house and let me close my door just like so, and let me lock it. There we go, we just locked it, and now we are ready to go camping. So let me hop into TRX and we're gonna quickly make our way over to the shop so we can pick up our camper. So enough of the yap, let's start making our way over there. But this is actually going to be my first time camping with the new Ram truck. It is, dude, this thing sounds amazing, looks amazing, it checks all the boxes. And I also did add some attachments like the headlights on top, and then we also added this grill right here. It looks pretty cool, pretty mean. I was also going to make this a little bit taller, but I think this truck is pretty tall as it comes like default, so I just didn't make it any more taller. But other than that, this truck is amazing. Let me check my map just to make sure we are going the right path, and it looks like we are. If you guys can see the building right there in the distance, it is red. This is where we're going to pick up the red camper. I mean the camper, not red camper. I'm getting confused already. But anyways, let me pull in right here, and then the camper should, oh, there it is. Let me turn around and back up so we can get this connected. Oh, for a second I thought I was going to be able to do it in the first try. All right, second try, come on, and look at that, we got our camper connected. If you guys didn't know, this is actually my favorite camper in APM, and honestly I think this camper is also the best one in all the Roblox games, because Southern Modding has some decent ones, but they're not as good as this one right here. But anyways, let's jump in back in the truck. There we go, and we're going to be driving quite a trip, which is going to be all the way across the map near the mountains. And if you guys haven't watched any of the videos, I haven't had the best luck with the mountains. It's apparently haunted and I've seen some creepy things, so hopefully we don't see any of that today. Hopefully this trip can go all nice and smooth. But I'm thinking about after we get to that location and set up, I'm probably gonna test this truck out and drive it around the mountains and test it. But so far I think we are getting close. Here is the gas station, and I believe the entrance to the camping spot should be crossing this bridge. So let me slow down, and oh, I think here it is. Look at this, it looks very scary. Here, let me turn on my blinkers. Let's turn right here, and I think I might have to turn on my lights. I'm not sure, it is pretty dark down here, but we are kind of having trouble kind of slipping from the back because we got too much power. But so far so good. Alrighty, it looks like we have a little downhill right here, so let's be careful and carefully go down here just like so. We gotta make sure we don't crash our camper because we won't have a place to sleep, and I really don't want to sleep in my truck because that sounds very uncomfortable. But looks like we are now down onto the track, or whatever this pathing is. It is very bumpy, oh my goodness. All right, and I think we're gonna go through some type of like tunnel until we reach our destination. But so far this is pretty fun. I really like the lighting that they added in APM. It looks really nice, but I think tunnel should be close by. I don't, oh, this is a nice camping spot, but it kind of looks creepy, so I'm not gonna camp there. Oh, pretty dark here. Hold on, let me turn on my light. And this is the tunnel that we have to go through, so let's do this. Come on, do not get stuck. Yeah, this thing is a champion. Oh, look at that, easy peasy lemon squeezy, and look at that, we are here. Let me turn off my lights just like so, and then let's park up right behind here. I'm thinking about parking up right behind her, so let me carefully turn right here and then back into the parking spot just like so. Look at this, I am the goat at this game. Let me just make sure I don't hit whatever that thing is. I'm not sure if that's a trash can, but I definitely don't want to hit it, and I think that is going to be perfect right here. Awesome. So let me get out and let me disconnect this thing just like so, and let me park up my truck right next to the camper just like so. Hopefully I am not hitting the bench. Wait, am I hitting the bench? Actually my wheel kind of is. Whoops, that's going to be expensive. But anyways, I really want to set up camp. Let me pop out this kitchen right here. Look at that, dude, I forgot how cool that is. And let me put up the tarp just like so, and let me go inside and get all of the pop outs out. So let's do this one, and this one. There we go. Wait, hold on, let me close the door and check this out. Hold on, let me turn the lights so you guys can see in. Oh my goodness, wait a minute, did they add lights? I think they added more lights. I don't remember these lights right here. I'm not sure if you guys can see these lights, but it looks so much better. Let me actually go inside. More lights, awesome. And then we've got the bedroom. Ooh, dude, it looks so nice. I really love this update. And then I forgot, we also have a TV right here. Oh my goodness, dude, I can just chill here and just watch Bluey. Anyways, let me open up my door like so, and I think it is time to go test out the TRX. I'm not sure if you guys remember, on our way I told you guys I really want to test out this truck, so let's test this truck out. Let's go up these mountains and see how powerful this thing actually is. So I'm gonna hop in right here. Let me turn on this bad boy. There we go, and let's see which direction we should head to. I'm guessing we should go this way since it looks the most interesting. So let's go up this little hill and then we'll continue with our journey. So let's make a left right here. Can we do this? Come on, first try. Oh yeah, dude, this thing is a champion. First try. Look at that. Awesome. What is up here? I'm not sure if I've been up here. I think I've been. I'm not sure. And oh my goodness, is this a cliff? Wait, should I do it, you guys? All right, make sure you guys smash this like button because we're gonna jump off this massive cliff in 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go. Let's see. Oh no, poor truck. Whee! Oh, whoa, dude, we landed safe. Hold on, let me actually check out the truck. Yeah, everything is still running pretty good. Awesome. I don't think we took any damage, dude. I'm probably the luckiest person ever because if it was someone else, I feel like they would have totaled their entire truck. And oh no, 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 no. I think I spoke too soon. That's what happened, dude. My engine just turned off and something smells burnt. What is that smell? I think my truck. Wait, is my truck on fire? Something smells gross. I think my engine just blew up. Let me try to turn this thing on. Okay, okay, nice. All right, let's try to get it back to the camping spot. I don't think we should be driving crazy anymore because my car is having troubles. And there we go. Look, it's not working anymore. Look at that. Come on. Hello, dude. What the heck? This was brand new. Well, I do hope you guys did like and subscribe because my truck definitely took a hit. Let me try this one more time. You know what they say, third time is the charm. So 1, 2. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, for a second I thought that I wasn't going to. Oh, no. Yeah, this truck is cooked. It is so done. It literally just turned off within 2 seconds. I think I'm gonna have to Uber back home and pick up my truck so we can get a tow truck because I cannot move this thing. Wait a minute, can I push this? No, this thing is heavy like a train. Dude, this was a complete disaster. But let me grab where's my phone? I think I gotta grab my phone inside. Let me open this up. All right, where's my phone? Phone. Oh, wait a minute, I think it's in the bedroom. Oh, it's right here. All right, I didn't mean to lay down. All right, let me go back outside. Let me close this right here and I'm gonna call an Uber so they can pick me up and take me back home so we can get my work truck and head over to the shop so we can get a tow truck. So I'll catch you guys in 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, everyone, I am now back home. Make sure you guys thank the Uber in the comments. But anyways, we are back. We're gonna pick up our work truck and make our way to the mechanic shop so we can get this tow truck and take it to save the TRX because our TRX completely is destroyed. Hopefully the engine is okay and maybe it's the transmission, but honestly that's still going to be very expensive. So let me make a left turn right here. Well, that was a really bad left turn. And then the mechanic shop. Oh my goodness, did I just miss it? It's right down there. All right, it's all right. We can make a right turn right down this road just like so. And and here we are at the mechanic shop, or Tanny, that's the name of it, Tanny. Anyways, we're gonna park our truck right here. We're gonna turn this thing off and I'm a little bit out, but you know, that's fine. We're country. But let me get in my tow truck, or in the tow truck that we are going to borrow. So let me turn this thing on and let's start making our way back all the way to the camping spot so we can get the TRX back into the shop so we can get it fixed, or they can fix it. I'm not sure how that's gonna work, but anyways, let's make a left turn right here and oh my goodness, I am so bad at driving. And let's step on the gas. Let's see how fast this thing can go. And 115, it looks like 115 seems to be the fastest that this tow truck can go. Alrighty, let's make a left right here and let me turn on my lights just like so. But this feels a little bit weird. This is my first time ever taking a tow truck off-roading, but thankfully it is not too bad. Let's make a turn right here. And oh, I forgot how bumpy this part was. Yeah, this is a little bit bumpy, but we are still doing pretty fine. Oh no, it's gonna get more bumpy right here. All right, come on, you can do it. You can do it. Push. And awesome, dude, that was awesome. Awesome. All right, we have the TRX still parked right here. I'm gonna turn on my emergency lights and my amber lights just like so, and let me also turn on the emergency lights of the TRX. So let me turn this thing on, and okay, there we go. The emergency lights for the TRX are now on. So let me get back in my truck and let's lower this. So let me click on lower, and then we are going to unfold it. Nice. All right, we are unfolding this thing. Well, it's called the boom, but I think that is going to be good. And let me actually extend it. Oh, that goes pretty far. So let me actually raise this a little bit just like so, and let me carefully back up into the TRX, and we are not connected. Hold on, this thing will not connect. Why is this not oh, there we go. We are now finally connected. There we go. And I think we should retract the boom a little bit. There we go. What else should we do? Fold it a little bit. Okay, that should be good now. Awesome. Look at that. We got the TRX on our tow truck. We are now ready to go because the afternoon is coming in pretty fast. So let me get into this thing. Let me turn right here. Alrighty, I'm not sure which way to go. I feel like this part is going to be more difficult because once you get up the hill, you're gonna have to turn, and this thing is having trouble turning. So I think I might go up this hill right here. So let's do that. Let's go up here. Hopefully we do not have too much trouble. Uh-oh, we almost hit that tree right there. Oh my goodness. All right, come on, turn. So far so good. Oh my goodness, did you look at that? We're doing a wheelie. All right, let's go downhill. Let's carefully do this. All right. Oh, careful. Oh, no, we don't want to crash this. All right, we are safe. And come on, there we go. We are now on the dirt road. So let's continue driving towards the mechanic shop, which is going to be located right down here. So let's make a left turn right here, and I think we're gonna cut to, oh my goodness, this looks ridiculous, but with the power of editing, we're gonna be there in 3, 2, and 1. And here we are. Look at that. That was pretty quick, right? That's what I call the power of editing. But anyways, let me open up one of these garages. There we go. And I'm gonna turn around so we can back this tow truck and drop off the TRX. But let me turn this thing back on and let me turn around. Gotta be careful with this. Beep, everyone move. And look at that. That was perfect. All right, we're gonna drop it off right here. Let me lower the boom. Come on, a little bit more. And I think that should be it. Let me just hop out and disconnect it from my boom. Come on. Oh, this is taking a while. And there we go. We can now move the tow truck out of the way. And I'm gonna leave this over the weekend so they can fix this TRX because I don't know what is wrong with it. Let's just hope that it's not too expensive. But let me raise my boom and fold it as well, just like so. And let me back up just like so. And I think that is going to be perfect. Let me just turn off the amber lights. There we go. And let me turn off the emergency lights. Awesome. We are now done with the tow truck. We can now take our truck back to the camper so we can finish this camping trip. So I'll meet you guys back at the campsite. And we are now back at the campsite. So let me back into my parking spot just like so. Okay, there we go. I had to quickly readjust myself, but let me turn my truck off and look at that. The sun is almost going down. So I think we might do a time lapse. We haven't done one of those in a while. So I think we should do one in 3, 2, and 1. And would you look at that, it is now nighttime, which means we can go inside our camper and finally take a good night rest. So let me turn off my lights. We're gonna go to bed and I'm gonna catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. It looks like it's gonna rain. Oh my goodness. Anyways, this was a really fun camping trip. Well, besides when my truck ended up breaking down. But anyways, oh, yep, it looks like it's snowing. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace. I just finished doing it and cleaning all of the dishes. But look at that. What a beautiful day. Let's actually go and walk outside. What, everyone? Welcome back to another video. And hold on, let me close my door because I think in the last video I might have left it open. But anyways, look how beautiful it is today. I think it is so amazing that we're gonna go on a fun little trip, not camping, but on a fun little trip. Because if we take a look in this garage, look what my friend was able to let me borrow, an ATV. Look, it's even got some brand new off-roading tires. This is super cool. Oh, and we will also take a boat into the sea because some of the ice has melted, so it's going to be an amazing and fun video. Make sure you guys stick along, and if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and let's begin. So we have the ATV right here. Let me quickly hop in this thing. Let me turn this thing on and look at this. Before we actually take this to the location location where we're gonna be having fun for today. We gotta go and pick up some ramps so we can throw it in the back of our TRX. So let me quickly close my garage, just like wait, hold on, there we go. So let me quickly hop in my TRX, turn this bad boy on, just like so, and let's make our way to the store so we can pick up some ramps. I believe this store should be located right here. So let's make a left turn right here and let's step on it because I want to make sure I have fun throughout the entire day and we managed to get back home in time. So let me turn to the left, and the reason I'm saying this is because once it starts to get night, it gets way more difficult to see, and I'm not trying to do all of that. So let's make a left, no, I mean a right turn right here, and then a left turn right here, and here we are at the RP2 store. So let's go inside. I believe they should have ramps in here. Oh, here they are. So they have 12 kg ramps, or we can get the 1.5, which we are going to get because these are actually the perfect size for the ATV. So let me quickly hop right back in, just like so. Let me turn on this thing and let's start making our way back home so we can get the ATV loaded in the back of our bed. But I am so excited that spring is coming because I'm going to be very honest, I am very tired of the snow. I feel like I can't have as much as fun as I can with all the snow on the road. It's very dangerous for sure. But let me turn into my driveway and we are now back home. So I'm gonna quickly do a little U-turn just around my ATV, and let me carefully back this up just a little bit. Now we can actually open the trunk, well I guess the tailgate, and then we can place our ramp. So I think I'm gonna place one right there, and I'm gonna place the second one right there. I think that should be good. Yeah, I think this should be good. All right, let me hop in the ATV. I'm gonna turn this thing on and let's try to get it on the back of our TRX. So let me carefully do this, and I think that might be good. Is that perfect? Maybe let me get a little bit closer. Okay, now it's perfect. All right, let me turn this thing off and let me remove the ramps just like so, and let's put up the tailgate and look at that. Dude, that is a perfect fit. It looks super nice. Alrighty, next up on our task is to head over to the shop, which is right here, and pick up our boat that we're gonna be using today. So let's start making our way over there. The sun is going up pretty fast. It looks like it is now 10 a.m. So let me make a left turn right here and let's step on it and go super fast. Let's see how fast we can go. 129 miles per hour. This thing is super quick because we even have an ATV in the back of our truck. So let me turn right here. Oh, I almost hit the stop sign. I kind of got scared. But we should have the boat store or something like that. I think it's actually called the aquatics store, but let's actually see what it is called. So we have the store right on our left. So let's pull into the center, and it is called APM Aquatics. Oh, okay, I thought it was called Aquatics Center or store or something like that. But look, we have the boats right here. Look at that. So this is the boat that we are going to be renting today, not buying, because I'm kind of low on money. We just purchased that TRX and this thing is really expensive. They also have some weird color skis or something like that, and they also have this one if you're just like by yourself like me. Anyways, let's get our TRX connected to our boat. So let me get this thing turned around and connected. All right, we're gonna get this connected on the first try, and look at that. Alrighty, next up we can finally start having our fun. So let me actually pull up to the campsite that we're gonna be having fun now. I think I ended up camping here one time. I think it was like 2 months ago. So it's been quite a time that it's passed, but I think I just missed I think I just missed it. Hold on, let me turn around. Gonna do a little bit of off-roading, and here it is. First off, we're gonna end up dropping the boat off. So let me turn around and back up into kind of like where we drop off the boats. So let me carefully do this. I'm not sure how far I'm supposed to go in. I think that should be good, honestly. So let me quickly hop out and disconnect this just like so, and let me hop back in, and now we can have fun with the ATV. I think we're gonna have some fun right around here. I'm thinking about parking my car right here and then unloading the ATV because I want to go into the mud. Look at this mud. It is so, well, actually it's not that deep, but it looks very, very nasty. But let me pull the ramps again. So one goes right there and the second one goes right there. All right, we can now hop in, turn this thing on, and let's carefully unload this. And there we go. So let's do this little track. This thing looks pretty fun. So let's do this. I think it should be pretty easy. Uh-oh, I think I spoke too soon. All right, let me try this again. Come on, you can do it. All right, it is pretty rough. It kind of has a little bit of trouble going through the rocks just like so. And come on. Yes. We're halfway done with the track. We're gonna turn right here. Oh, we kind of drifted. And then let's continue going. We are almost done with the track. I feel like it's getting way harder. Come on. Oh, this is super hard. Hold on, let me actually try this in first person. Ooh, this looks nice. All right, where do we go next? Right here, I see my truck in the distance. We are now finished with this mud run. Oh, look at my ATV. Look at this thing. It is so freaking dirty. Oh my goodness. We might have to take this to the car wash, but I think we can now go on the boat. So let me hop into my ATV and let's go on the boat because we are now done having fun with the ATV. So let me actually park this thing right here. We're gonna give it its own parking spot. It looks pretty adorable. So we have our boat right here. We're gonna take off the straps. Gonna get a little bit wet, so let me take off the straps just like so, and let's turn this thing on. All right, let me turn it. Uh-oh, is this thing stuck? And there we go. We are now driving the boat. Look at this, dude. This is so freaking cool. We can now use the boats in the water. I am having so much fun, but this thing is pretty rusty. It hasn't been used for several months now, and what just happened? Do you guys smell that? It smells burnt. Is it coming from the engine? What the heck? Don't tell me this thing broke down in the middle of the ocean. I might have to call the police. I don't know what to do. Let me try to turn this thing on again. I don't know why it's not working. Hold on. Oh, there we go. It's not working. All right, I'm gonna try to go back to the pier so we can get this thing delivered to the No. What are you doing? Oh no, it's sinking. It's sinking. Oh my goodness. This thing is broken. I'm not sure what to do. My car is all the way across the water. I think I'm gonna try to turn this on one more time and drive this back to the pier. So here goes nothing. In 3, 2, and 1. And oh, it's working. It's working. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna try to get as close as I can to the pier, and then no. Come on. No. Oh no. Look how close I was, dude. I was so close. I think I have to get in the water and push this all the way back to the pier. Ugh, this thing is not that heavy actually. This is pretty easy, but oh my goodness, I am getting so dirty right now. I know this looks weird, but it's working. All right, we are now super close to getting it back. No. Don't go that way. We are so close to getting it back on the trailer. All right, so let me carefully push this. And is it almost done? Oh, it is so close. Look at that. We are so close. Okay, one final push. Come on. I think I just gotta put on the straps. Oh, it's not placed correctly. Hold on. I think I have to put it more towards the right. You guys, this is not working. Wait a minute. Will that work? It is now back on the trailer. Oh my goodness, dude, I just got super lucky right now. Okay, I have one more thing to do, and that is to get my TRX and get it connected to the back of the boat because I am done with that, dude. That was a super scary thing, but I'm gonna get back in the ATV and drive back to the TRX. So I think first what I'm going to do is, oh, actually, you know what? My ramps are already down, so I don't have to put it again. So let me hop back in and let me get this thing on top of the ramps just like so, and let me turn it off and let's hop out. Now we can take off the ramps 1 and 2 and pull up the tailgate just like so. So let me get back in my truck and let me quickly back up and get the trailer connected to the back of my TRX, my awesome truck. So let me carefully do this. I'm gonna try not to damage my truck, and look at that. I'm gonna hop out just to make sure everything is good and tight, safe and secure, and everything looks very nice. Actually, let me just throw the ramps in the back of the TRX just like so, and we can now make our way. Wait a minute, why is my light on? There we go. And now we can make our way to the aquatics because we're gonna go and drop this off. This thing is now broken, but we're not gonna tell them because they're gonna charge me a lot of money, and honestly it is not my fault. So I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna back up so we can drop this thing off. Hold on, let me readjust myself. This thing is super crooked. All right, I think that is going to be perfect right here. All right, I'm gonna hop out, quickly disconnect this. I think the sun is going down. I'm not sure. Wait a minute, what time is it? Oh, okay, so it looks like it's going to be 6 p.m. or even 7. Yeah, it looks like it's 7 actually. I'm gonna hop into my TRX and I'm gonna start driving back home because it is getting pretty late. So I'm gonna step on it and I'm gonna meet you guys over there. Oh my goodness, we are now back home, sweet home. I'm gonna quickly unload this ATV from my truck. So let me open up the tailgates and open up my garage. Let me quickly grab the ramps as well. Here we go. So let's place one right there and the second one right right there. Okay, for a second I thought I had messed up, but let me get this thing unloaded. and let's throw it in the back of our garage just like so. And look at that, we are now back and it is completely clean, like brand new. My friend is never gonna know, wait, unless you guys tell them, which you guys shouldn't. It's going to be our secret. But let me pull up my ramps, pull up my tailgate, and let me park my T-Rex in my driveway. Hold on, let me just quickly fix myself. I don't like when I'm too crooked, it looks bad, but there we go. Now let me just quickly throw on the ramps in the back and close this garage. Oh my goodness, you guys, I am so exhausted. And look at the sunset, it is going down so fast. It looks so nice. But if you guys did enjoy this little trip, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're gonna go on a boating trip with the brand new boats they added in Southern Mudding. As you guys can see, this is going to be the first boat right here, and they have a second boat that they added in APM. We're gonna be taking these and testing them and see how good they are. And of course, we're gonna be taking the brand new truck that they just added right now. I think this is a Chevy. I don't know, I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and let's begin. So let me hop in the truck. There we go. And before we actually take and connect the boats, we're gonna go and customize this thing because I want to see how fast this thing can actually go, because right now it is currently 100% stock. It is pretty well, actually, you know what, it is very slow. So let's make our way to the mechanic shop. All right, we are on our way to the mechanic shop. Is going to be right around here. So let me slowly pull in, maybe do a little drift, and let's see how we can customize this thing. All right, I'm thinking about putting probably a supercharger or something on this thing. Let me turn this thing off, and it looks like they have I don't know, it says new tires, but I think all of these were already in the game. I think I'm gonna go with the trail grappler. I think that is pretty sick. And then let's see, let's check out the rims. There's nothing new as well, but that's fine. We can just pick one of these. Oh, these actually look pretty good on this one. All right, we're gonna go with that. And then let's see, suspension. Honestly, the suspension is pretty good, so I'm not gonna touch it at all. Now this is the fun part, because we're gonna add the 25% extra power and the turbochargers, and I think that is going to be it. Or you know what, we could also add some lights on top. Actually, I'm not a fan of those. Oh, this one actually looks way better. And then let me also add a toolbox. I feel like I haven't messed with this too much. I think this one looks better though. All right, I think that is going to be it. So I'm gonna, oh, color of the truck. I kind of want to do like a different color instead of red. I feel like we always do red. So there's red, there's this one. Oh, what do we do, like a white color? Oh, this looks nice. Yeah, this actually looks pretty nice. It kind of matches with the seats inside. All right, I think we should keep this. All right, let me turn this thing back on and let's get out of here. We're gonna go and pick up the brand new boats they added to this game, and apparently you guys can also drive them. So let's go and check it out. I think we're gonna try to use the first one, which is gonna be the red one. We're gonna try that one. We're gonna bring it to this lake right here. Good thing my mansion is right here, or I guess my farmhouse, technically that's what it's called. It's literally right here. But we got this thing completely customized. This thing is running very good. I really love how this thing handles, but I think we should try out the red one first, and then we'll try this one. So let me quickly get this connected just like so, and we're gonna start making our way to the lake. Is this a shortcut? Actually, I don't know. I don't think that's a shortcut. I'm not gonna try to find out. Honestly, I think we can actually go on it because my tires are made for the trail. Alrighty, we have the lake right here. We're gonna make a right turn just like so, and then we're gonna going back into the lake. So let's see, let me quickly turn around. You guys know the drill. We're gonna turn around and we're gonna back into the lake. All right, so let me carefully do this. I think we are doing pretty well. Oh yeah, brother. All right, I think that is going to be good. Let me hop out and let me quickly disconnect. Oh, I guess release the boat. Let's see. Oh, I think it's now released. Hold on, drive. Let me just sit on this. Why can't I sit on this? Oh, there we go. And can we customize this thing? Actually, we can't. I don't think we can, unless we take it to the mechanic shop, which I'm not gonna do that. And look at this thing. Yo, this thing is freaking fun. Oh, yo, this is fast. This is fast. What the heck? Yo, can this actually hit 100 miles? Oh, it looks like it tops out at 62 miles per hour. Yo, this thing is fast. All right, let me see this on first person. Oh, yo, this is crazy. So let me drift. Yo, this thing is insane right now. Yo, there's even a chair right here. Yo, look at this. What is this? I actually don't know what that is, but you can probably sit here, just chillax on a beautiful morning on Southern Money. So let me actually hop right in. There we go. And let's go back to the dock because we still gotta test out the second boat. There's also another boat that has been in the game, but we're gonna be testing that one out probably tomorrow. But for now, we're gonna test this one. We're gonna leave it right here, and let's go and grab the second boat, which is going to be at my house. So let me get this thing out of here. Let's make our way to my house. But so far, this update has been a huge W. I'm not sure if you guys remember, I made a video about things we wanted in Southern Mudding, and one of them was actually wanting more boats and the ability to actually drive them, and looks like we got it on this update. So I think that developers are watching my videos. But anyways, we are now back to the farmhouse. Let's actually pull in, and we're gonna get this red boat disconnected. I think I'm just gonna leave it right around here. So let's just disconnect it from here, just like so, and let's connect this second boat. We're gonna test this one out. But oh my goodness, you guys, this truck is so nice. Honestly, it's by far one of the best looking trucks they've added this month. But let me get it connected. There we go, and let's start making our way back to the lake because we're gonna go and test this one and see how it performs on the water. And it's kind of matching my truck because my truck is white. The boat is kind of like white as well. Probably it's more of a gray color. All right, so let's make a right turn right here, and let's go back to the dock so we can disconnect this boat. Now let's turn right here, and now is the moment of truth. We're gonna back this thing. Oh, look at the lights, the hazard lights. They look pretty nice. I think they added this as a new feature. But let me carefully do this. This thing is all over the place. It is literally on the side of the sidewalk. All right, let me fix this. No more messing around. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. All right, and a little bit more, and that. No, actually, no, that's not fine. All right, that should be fine. Let me place this in park, and let's unload the boats. Let's see what we can do. All right, drive. All right, this thing is not working. Oh no, wait a minute. Uh-oh, what is happening to my truck? Is this a new update? The lowrider update. I think I need to unrelease this. Oh, I do. Whoops. Oh no, I'm stuck. All right, oh, there we go. For the reason it wasn't working, it was because I didn't unrelease it from the trailer. But anyways, we got this thing working. This thing is super heavy. Oh my goodness, is this actually really slow? Yeah, this is kind of slow. The other one was a little bit faster. Yeah, I think the other one, the red one that we just tested in the beginning, was way faster than this one right now. This one isn't as fast. Well, it definitely takes more time to get to 62 miles per hour, which is the maximum speed limit. But we're gonna try to see, can I actually park this thing, or what are the orange things for? Is it to park my boat, or I don't know what that orange thing's, or is it part of the, actually, you know what, I think it's part of the dock. I don't know what that is supposed to be. But yeah, this boat, I'm not a fan of this boat. It's super slow. It takes forever to drive. But honestly, it is much bigger in my opinion than the red one. It just feels much more spacious. But let's get this thing back connected to the trailer because I am done using this thing for now. So let me get right here, and let's see, where's my trailer? Dude, am I supposed to go? Oh, secure boats. There we go. And we're gonna go to the trailer store because I need to show you guys something. But so far, this has been the best update of this month, in my opinion, of course. All right, we are now at the trailer store. Let me show you guys something. If we go all the way to the front and look at deluxe trailers, there are jet skis and a massive boat. Look at this, and we are going to be testing them out on the next video. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about this update. Is this a W or an L update? Because they added this brand new truck, they added a lot of bug fixes, and you can now drive and play around with these boats along with two more they ended up adding in today's update. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace. What just happened? I think my engine just completely turned off. What a beautiful morning. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today we are playing Southern Mudding once again because we have an important job to do, and that is to deliver a huge trailer filled with logs. So this is an important job that we have to deliver because I'm gonna make a lot of money, and it's gonna give me enough to the point where like I might even sell one of these and buy even a faster supercar. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and let's jump in. So I think we should take, I'm not sure which car to take. I think last time we took the truck, so we're gonna take the Corvette this time. Let me just squeeze through here. Let me just turn this thing on, and let's slowly pull out our Corvette. Oh, Oops. And let's slowly pull out our Corvettes. So before I do leave, I don't want anyone to steal my cars. So I'm going to close this just like so. And let me also lock my doors just like this. And you know what? Let me also change the color of my house. Ooh, look at that. Looks pretty modern. All right, let me hop back in my Corvette because we don't have too much time. You guys know the days in this game are very, very short. I guess that's my only criticism of Southern Modding is that the days in this game go pretty fast. I just wish they would take a little bit longer because I could do more stuff throughout the day. But as you guys can see all the way in the distance, there is a semi with all the log that we have to deliver. And the reason this is going to be a very difficult mission is because we got to go through some very, very rough terrain, like some mudding and some rocks and stuff like that. So pretty nervous, but actually, you know what? I am not nervous because I am the GOAT at this game. So let me actually leave my Corvette parked on the back of this semi and let's hop into this thing and look at all of this lumber. Dude, this is a lot. Holy moly guacamole. So let me get in. There we go. This thing is starting to turn on, and let me also turn off the emergency lights completely off. So I think we have to drive straight and then make a right turn down that road where we just came from and then drive all the way down. So we have quite a day, and we also are in a very, very time schedule. So I'm gonna turn on my blinkers and we're gonna make a right on this road right here. I'm gonna widen myself a little bit because this thing is not small. This thing is very wide, and look at that. I think that was enough for us to make that turn safe. So this is the part where we are going to drive all the way straight and then make a right. But as you guys can see, it is a very beautiful day. Look at all the beach. Oh look, there's someone driving an ATV. Is it the new one? I think it's the new ATV. Well, I also managed to buy the new ATV. If you guys haven't watched that video, I'm gonna link it at the end of the video so you guys won't miss out. But for now, we're gonna continue driving. I believe we're gonna make a right turn right down here. Let me see. Nope, it's gonna be the next road. I kind of got confused because there's this road and then there's another road that kind of looks the same, which is going to be this one. So let me turn on my blinkers and let's make a turn right here, very tight. Oh, I almost hit that stop sign. That could have been very bad. All right, let's continue driving straight, and our next task is to look for a bridge because that bridge is going to tell us how close we are to the rough terrain that we have to go through. But so far I don't see any bridge, nothing on the left and nothing on the right. So let me continue driving. Oh wait a minute, this is the road. Oh my goodness, I imagine if I took the wrong road I would have missed it. But let's make a right turn right on this road. As you guys can see, there's been previous semis that have gone through this dirt road. So let's drive through here and look at that. There is a lot of mud. This is not good. This is not good at all. So let's carefully slow down, and I think our semi is getting pretty dirty. It is not too bad. Oh, I'm slowing down a lot. Just take a look at my miles per hour. I'm definitely struggling in the mud, and oh my goodness, my semi is completely dirty. This is not good. We might have to go through the car wash to get all of this out of the engine because what just happened? Hello? I think my engine just completely turned off. Oh no, this is not good. Oh no, this is not good at all. Is this thing smoking? Hold on, maybe I can take a look under. Let me see, take a little peek right here. I don't see anything, but it smells something is burning. I don't know if I should call backup or what should I do, but I think I'm gonna try to turn this thing on one more time. Come on, turn on. Let's go. It turned on. Okay, let me see if it moves now. Okay, it's moving now. All right, nice. Dude, that was a really close one. I thought we were going to be stuck there, and I really didn't want to call backup because imagine. Oh wait, no. This is bad. I think I spoke too soon. No. What's going on? I think mud is coming through the engine. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Come on. Third time is the charms. All right, let's try to turn this thing on. Come on. Please. Come on. Yes, it turned on. No way. Dude, I am so happy. You guys have no idea how happy I am. All right, let's see. Where do we go from here? I really don't know. Do we go up here or do we continue going straight? I don't think my semi has enough power to go up here. So let's just go straight and let's hope for the best. Oh, it is super rocky. Look at that. It is super rocky down here. All right, I think we're gonna try to go up here. Come on. You can do it. You're so close. Come on. Uh-oh, this is not good. Oh no, am I stuck? There we go. Oh my goodness, we're turning. Oh no, we're going back. Dude, my wheels keep spinning and the sun is starting to go down, which is not good because I need to get up this hill. Come on. Keep going, please. Dude, we are so close. Hold on, let me turn on my lights. This is not good. Oh no, we're going back. Oh no. Alrighty, everyone, I was able to go and get a tow truck so we can try to pull this semi out of the water. Yeah, it is not looking too good. I mean, I did say that it was going to be very difficult, but let me park this right here. Let me hop out and let me grab the cable and let's see, can I connect it? There we go. And let's try to pull this thing. Come on. Oh yeah, we are not gonna pull this thing. Finally. Oh my goodness, dude, that took forever. So pretty much I ended up backing up and coming up from this first side that I kind of skipped in the beginning. But anyways, we have successfully gone through that part, and all we have to do is go towards the farm and deliver this log. So let me turn right here, and as you guys can see, it is also the next day because I've been trying very hard to back this thing up and get enough speed to go up the hill. Dude, it was a lot of work, but you know, I wasn't lying because this job has been by far one of the most difficult jobs we have done in southern mudding off-roading. But I think the farm should be right down here. Oh, the farm is right down to our left. So let me see if there's an entrance that I could enter through, which is going to be right here. Let me turn on my blinkers actually, and let's make a turn right here. Let's follow the dirt path, and then I think we're going to drop at the front of the house. But oh my goodness, has this job been a complete headache? But don't worry, this job is going to be completely worth it. I'm going to be getting paid quite the money. But let me park right here just like so, and let me disconnect this thing because I am so done with this. The heck? Was that a cow? What was that? All right, let me get back in. Come on, turn on. And we're gonna start making our way to the trailer store so we can drop off this semi because we do not need it anymore. But after the semi ended up going into the water, we pretty much got a free car wash because our semi is completely free from any mud. As you guys can see, it is looking pretty shiny actually. But anyways, we are here at the trailer store. Oh, I might have ran that red light. And I might have ran this light as well. But anyways, we're gonna get this thing parked. Let's see. Let's park it right down in the back. I think this would be a great parking spot right here. Awesome. In the meantime, I'm going to call an Uber so he can pick me up and deliver me to my truck. So in 3, 2, and 1. And here we are. We are now back to my car so we can pick it up. And for a second, I thought I had the truck, but I guess I brought the Corvette. So let me hop back in and let's start making our way back home. By the way, I want to thank all of you for your guys' support. It means so much to me. And it looks like we have a brand new neighbor. Let's see if he's home right now. Maybe we can say hi to him. Let's see, is anyone home? He's definitely got quite the color of a house. So let me see, is it open? No, it looks like it is closed, and I don't think anyone is home today. Yeah, it looks like no one is home today, but at least we have a brand new neighbor. But let me get back in my Corvette. I'm gonna park this thing right in my driveway, just like so, and there we go. I think that was a mission success. Let me know what you guys think. Was this a W or an L mission? And of course, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me, and I'll catch you guys on to the next video. What everyone, welcome back to another video. And right now you cannot see me because we have the brand new update for southern mudding right now. So we're gonna be going and checking out the new swamp, new dirt trails, and so many other things with new ATVs in today's video. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and let's get into it. And before it does become night, let me actually fix the setting. Let's make it a little bit medium cloudy, and let's set the daytime to right here. So let's take out our Corvette. Let's see, where is my Corvette? I don't know where my Corvette is. Is it this one? Nope. Oh, it's right here. All right, so let's take out the Corvette. Let's load this thing up and let's make our way to the new swamp. I actually don't know where the new swamp is, so we're gonna do some exploring right now and see where this thing is. I have a feeling that the swamp is gonna be somewhere right down here. That's where I think it's gonna be, because I doubt it's right down over there. Wait a minute, is it down here? I think it's gonna be down here. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness, this is a brand new swamp right here. I was right. Yo, holy moly guacamole, it's freaking huge. Hold on, we gotta spin the block. All right, let's turn right here, and oh my goodness, look, is this a mudding area? It's a brand new mudding area. All right, let's take out the ATVs. All right, so let me park right here. Let me just turn on my emergency lights, and let's start taking out the ATVs. So let's begin with ooh, they have a good amount of ATVs out here. All right, this one actually looks very cool. All right, let's take this one out. We're gonna spawn that one, and then let's spawn in, I guess, like all of these. This one, and then spawn this one. All right, awesome. But before we take, oh, look how amazing this thing looks. Holy moly guacamole. All right, before we do test it out, I kind of want to test out the, let's see, the engine, which is gonna be maximize it 25%, and then we should probably add some like supercharger or something crazy like that. All right, we're gonna apply that. Or you know what, actually I don't like the supercharger noise in this game, so let me swap it out with the turbochargers. All right, now we can test this thing out. Let me turn off ABS and let's go through here. All right, not bad, not bad. Look at this. Yo, this looks so, look at the water. The water looks pretty realistic. All right, let's go through this part of the trek. Come on. This thing is handling a little bit okay. Not too bad. Not too shabby. I kind of want to check out this house right here. Wait, can I go up here with this ATV? Oh, I can't. Look at this. Oh, no. I think I need to turn off ABS. All right, there we go. Look at this. We can go on top of the porch with our ATV. Hello? Oh, man. Can we not use it? Oh, hold on. Let me look for a mailbox. I feel like there should be a mailbox around here. Oh, is this the entrance? Please, let me own it. No, I don't think we can own this house. Yeah, it looks like we cannot own this house. I just looked around and there's no way we can own it. So let me hop back onto the ATV and let's continue with the track. Come on. All right, let's go through this part. This looks, oh my, oh no, that's super deep. That is so deep. There's no way this thing does not break. Come on, let's go. Oh my goodness, there's an alligator right here. Oh my god, there's an alligator. Look at that. There is a freaking alligator in southern mudding. Yo, that is scary looking. Ain't no way. All right, I'm gonna try to not bother it. Oh no, don't touch it. Don't touch alligator. Hello, Mr. Alligator. I'm just coming through here. I come in peace. Please do not turn me into pieces. Get it? All right, this thing does not do well on water. It does very, very bad on water. So let me get out of here before that alligator ends up eating me for breakfast. All right, let me spawn in the other ATV right here. Maybe this one? I'm between this. Actually, this one looks cooler. Let me spawn this one in. Ooh, this one feels nice. Wait, can this go through the water? I don't know if this can do. Oh yeah, this. Whoa. This thing is so much better. What the heck? Hold on. And this thing is completely sunk, by the way. So if we add that and a supercharger, or I guess two, this thing should honestly do better. Look at this. Yo, this thing is a complete machine. How is this thing better than the other one? There is no way. All right, let's continue. Come on. Let's go. That's so sick. Yo, this update is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I really love what they added in today's game. So let me spin the black. Let's go on top of here. Ooh, yeah, this thing is a complete swamp. Yo, I wonder how this thing is gonna perform if instead of using an ATV on this track, we use like some type of truck. I think that would be a crazy test. You know what? We should do that. We should test that out. All right, let's go through here first. This seems to be like a mudding area. I'm not sure. And oh my goodness, this is so muddy. I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel like a Peppa Pig. It is so muddy right here. All right, let's get out of this mess because I don't want to get dirty because I'm gonna have to take a shower and I just took a shower this morning. So let's park this thing and let's continue with a little ATV. Let's take this thing on a little joyride and let's go around the track. And this thing is super slippery. I'm not a fan of this. Wait, can I change the tires? No, I can't. Oh man, I can upgrade the engine though, which is something I'm going to do. So let's test this thing out. Let's see how this thing performs going around this place. But so far it's so good, and honestly I'm not gonna go up there because I ended up getting stuck last time. I got sunken in the water. But let's go on top. Oh no. Oh no, it's gonna happen again. Am I stuck? I think my ATV stopped working. There's no way I can go on top. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm so cooked. I am so cooked, you guys. All right, let me try to get out of here. Yes, let's go. All right, we made it out of that little kind of ditch because we were super sunken in the water. But let's go through here and let's try to go onto a dirt path so we can test out a different ATV. Oh my god, we can. Oh, you guys actually click on shift on your keyboard, you can actually go up. Look at this. Skirt, you can do a wheelie. Oh whoa. All right, let me do this one more time. Ready, set, and skirt. Oh, look at this. I'm doing a wheelie, you guys. Yo, that is crazy. All right, what's over here? Because I did see more water. Oh, okay, so this is kind of like the beginning of the swamp. All right, let me check this out. I really want to see what's over here. All right, so this is where the swamp begins and connects to the water, and oh, then it goes under the bridge and creates the swamp. Oh, I also ended up getting stuck right there. But let's continue testing the ATVs. So I think we haven't tested this one out, and honestly I think I'm not gonna test this one out because it's pretty much the same thing as this one. So let's pull out this one, and yeah, oh whoa, this thing looks like a complete beast as well. All right, let's see, rim, suspension. All right, let me do extra power and turbochargers. All right, let's test this bad boy out. So let's see how good this thing is. Ooh, all right. Oh, nice. All right, not bad. Oh yeah, this thing is a champion. Come on, get on top of there. Yes. All right, this one performs much better than the first ATV. Oh no, I kind of flipped over. All right, let's get back on the logs and let's get out of here because I still want to test out the truck and see how this thing would perform on this track because we're now done using the ATVs. Honestly, so far the ATVs have been a W. I really love. Oh no, I've really been loving what they added in today's update. So let's open up the menu and let's see, is there anything else? Ooh, we should test this out as well. I think this thing would perform super good on here. All right, test 1 2 3, let's go through this. Oh, look at this, it's not struggling at all. This thing is taking it like a complete champion. Yo, this thing look at this, it's not getting stuck or anything. Look, oh my dude, having this quad ATV or whatever this thing is called is so worth it because I did not struggle for 1 second. Like, it didn't even stop for 1 second. But like I said, I did want to test out the mudding trucks. I want to test this, like, one of these trucks out. I want to see how it performs. Whoa, this thing is huge. All right, let me test this thing out in the water. So 3, 2, 1, and ooh. Oh no, this is not successful. This thing is not meant for the water. It looks kind of funny here, but somehow this thing is still running because the water is not in the engine. But you know what? This thing is not really made for this. It's struggling a little bit. It keeps going to the side, and we ended up flipping over once over there. So let's get out of here, and we should actually use it what it's meant for, and that's going to be for the mudding section, which is going to be right here. Let's drift. Skirt. Oh yeah, this thing is a beast in the mud. Wait a minute, is that another alligator? Oh no, never mind, I'm blind. Never mind. I thought it was. Oh, look at how muddy we are. Yo, my truck is completely muddy. Dude, I'm gonna have to wash this thing now. I don't know if that's gonna get in my engine. I hope not. If that thing gets in my engine, that's not gonna be good. But I think that is going to be it for today's video. Let me actually just drive around and make sure that I did not miss anything, because we checked out the swamp, we checked out the mudding area they added to this game, and apparently they added some new trails, which I don't know where that thing is. It might have been the ones near that connect to this track right here. So yeah, I do not see anything new added over this section of the map, but my guess is that everything they added to this game is going to be on that side of the map. But I think that is going to be for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and let me know what you guys actually think about this update. Is it a W or an L? And I'll catch you guys on to the next one. I am bored. I am done watching TV because my TV is not working, so I think I'm gonna go on a camping trip. What's up everyone, welcome back to another APM video, and today we are gonna be going and camping in a cave. This is gonna be a little bit nerve-wracking because this kind of looks like a creepy cave, but if you guys, oh my goodness, look at that sunrise. That is gorgeous. But anyways, if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. And enough of the yap, I think it's time to begin. So I think first things first is that I kind of want to take TRX. I believe we ended up using this work truck yesterday, so I think it's right to be using this TRX for today. So let me get this thing started, and we're gonna make our way towards the Plain Tool Store, and we're gonna start grabbing all the things we need for this camping trip. So one of the rules is that we cannot be using any campers, because that is going to be considered cheating, and if I do that, then that just means I fail the challenge. So we're gonna try to stay there for 24 hours and successfully survive the nights. If we don't, then yeah, I probably won't make it out. Anyways, we're making our way towards our way to town. Look at that, we are back in town, baby. Let's go. W's in the chats, and I can see the Plain Tool Store in the distance. So let's make a right turn on this turn, just like so, and then we're gonna pull right in. So we are at the Plain Tool Store. All right, nice. Let's go inside. Let's see what they got inside. Oh, actually, before we did go inside, I kind of want to load up some hay bales in the back. I think that would be pretty sick. So let me open up that tailgate. We're gonna kick that open, and we're gonna grab our first hay bale. Oh my goodness, I forgot how heavy this thing is. All right, so we're gonna throw this in the back of the TRX. Let me just quickly hop right back in, and I think I'm gonna place it kind of like this direction. All right, I'm gonna place one right there, and then I'm gonna place another hay bale on the right next to it. So I feel like my back is gonna break. I'm definitely gonna end up being sore tomorrow, but we're gonna put the second hay bale right there, and honestly we could probably put 2 more hay bales. So let me quickly grab 1 more hay bale, 2 more hay bales, which are gonna go right on top. I'm actually gonna put this one just like this. We're gonna cross it, and then we're gonna grab the last hay bale, and we're gonna put it right in front of it. Just hold on, like that. Nice. Look at that, we got 4 hay bales loaded in the TRX. We're gonna be using these. I'm not sure actually, we might build like a little wall or something, but we can now go inside the store. Hello good sir, we're gonna go and grab, oh yeah, we do need a sleeping bag. It's been a while since we've done one of these videos, so I'm really excited to get back into camping. But that means we are gonna grab a tent, and then what else do we need? I don't know, what else do we need? Oh yeah, we could grab a lawn chair, which I am gonna grab. Dude, we cannot go wrong with grabbing a lawn chair, so let's grab that. Let's see what else there is. What is this? Dude, this is like a grass cutter. I don't need that. And then we've got like a grass blower or something like that. We're not gonna be cutting grass today, but we are gonna need some lights, so let me grab 2 of these. All right, so we got 2 of these light towers. We're gonna continue making our way through the store, which it looks like we're gonna grab some of these picnic tables. Let me grab one of those, and then oh yes, we cannot forget about the most important thing, which is gonna be the wood, because how else are we gonna cook our marshmallows? Which I think the marshmallows should be right over here. So let me grab some marshmallows. Oh, these actually look really good for today. All right, let's keep moving along the aisle. though, I did see this green lantern from afar, so I did have to come over and grab one of these. And I think I'm also gonna grab one of these American flags. So let me grab one of these American flags because we are gonna conquer the cave. And I believe that is gonna be it for this trip. So let's quickly check out all of our items. There we go. How much is this gonna be? Come on, break the bad news. How much is it? Oh my goodness, $425. Look, Buzz, it's a bird. All right, we gotta get out of here. Anyways, it looks like we just ended up buying all of the camping materials for this trip, so that means we can get out of here. Let's check on time. How are we doing on time? All right, not bad. It looks like it is about 11 a.m. So let's get out of here. We're gonna go and look for the cave. I kind of forgot where the cave is. I think the cave is gonna be near the firefighter station, so we're gonna make our way towards the firefighter station and we're gonna see if we can find this creepy cave. I'm kind of nervous because it does look pretty creepy the last time I did see it. So let's go down this beautiful neighborhood and let's see. I don't see anything so far. Maybe it's going to be down here. I want you guys to keep your guys' eyes open and let me know if you guys see the cave, but I don't see the cave so far. But look at the water right here. It looks so nice. I might have to jump in the water, but let's continue driving. I think I might just make more. Oh no, we just found it. No way. Holy moly. Talking about going back, we ended up finding the creepy cave. And yo, what is that? Is this like a rare car? Oh my goodness, what did we find? Wait, can I claim this? Oh, it looks like I already have it. Never mind. Alright, so this is going to be the creepy cave that we are going to be camping at. So I'm gonna hop in the TRX and I'm gonna turn on the lights because it is super dark right here. So hold on, let me turn on those lights. There we go. And now we should have enough lights to start setting down our camp for tonight. So first things first is going to be the tent, which is gonna go right down here. There we go. We're gonna put a campfire kind of at the front of the cave. Let me quickly turn that thing on. Oh dude, that sounds amazing. Can you guys listen to that? Oh my goodness, that is satisfying. All right, next up is the bench. We're gonna put the bench right here. Oh, hold on. Oh, that is really close to my campfire. Let me actually move my campfire a little bit more towards the entrance. What else do we have? The lantern, which is gonna go on top of the bench. There we go. Did I say bench? I mean the picnic table. Oh my goodness. And then we do have some light towers, which are gonna go inside of here. So I'm gonna place the first light tower right there. Let's quick deployment. Turn the light on. Oh my goodness, we got so much more light. Next up is our sleeping bag, which is easily gonna go right here inside. Our chair, which is probably gonna go, I actually don't know where our chair is gonna go. We could put one like down here. We're just gonna sit in the dark. I'm kidding. We could probably put a tower light right here. Let's quickly turn that thing on. Oh yeah, look at that. And since we have conquered this cave, we're gonna put the American flag. Let me just quickly adjust this. I'm gonna put it right here and boom, this is now our cave. All right, so we pretty much have everything set up. I'm gonna cook my marshmallow tonight, but for now we're gonna quickly make a run towards the gas station so we can get a hamburger and some chips. So we're gonna quickly hop in. Oh wait, oh my goodness, I completely forgot about the hay bales. Let me quickly unload them from my truck. All right, so the first hay bale is gonna go right here in the back. There we go. Let me grab the other hay bale. 1, 2, and that was a big jump, you guys. Alrighty, I've got the second hay bale. I'm not sure where this one's gonna go now. All right, the second hay bale is gonna go right next to the first one. We're gonna put that one right there. And now we have 2 more hay bales, so let me quickly grab this one and this one. There we go. I'm gonna kick up the tailgate. Oh my goodness, this is so heavy. I am gonna be so sore tomorrow. And then we're gonna put the last hay bales right here. Look at that. We've got a nice seating area just in case we get company tonight. But anyways, we can now officially make our way towards the brand new truck stuff that they added, I think this month. I don't think it's been 2 months now. So let's make our way over there. So we're gonna turn off those hazards and headlights and let's quickly make our way towards the truck stop and come back really fast, because if you guys take a look at the time, oh my goodness, it's already midday. That's we're not doing too good on time, so let's quickly step on it. Oh my goodness, this thing is super fast. And just like that, we are now at the brand new truck stop. So let's quickly pull in and let's go through the drive-thru. Let me quickly check my gas. And all right, so we're pretty good on gas right now. I pretty much have a full tank, but this is pretty much where we're gonna be ordering ordering our food. Actually, you know what? Not ordering. Looking at the food. So honestly, oh, that one looks delicious right there. I think I'm gonna grab that one. All right, so let's get number 2. Let's quickly pull up to the drive-thru. I'm gonna quickly place my order. Which one? Ew, that's gross. What the hell? Is that a zombie burger? What the heck is that? This one looks delicious. We're gonna click on that, and we should now have our meal right here in the passenger seat. So let's quickly make our way back to the campsite before the sun falls so we can eat our meal. Dude, look at this lake. This lake is looking so fresh. I kind of want to jump into the water. I've been wanting to jump in the water since the beginning of this video. I am so crazy. All right, so we're gonna have to pull in right here. And then where was the cave? I think we came through the back of the gas station, right? I mean, it's getting a little bit dark, so I am gonna turn on those headlights back on, and our cave should be somewhere around here. Oh, it's gonna be right here. Let me actually park up my truck right at the top at the cave. So we're gonna turn that thing off. I'm gonna leave my hazard lights completely on. Oh, look at the suspension on this thing. Dude, that is so realistic. Alrighty, let's hop into the cave and let's enjoy our meal. So let me take a bite of this burger. Let's see if it's actually good. So in 3, 2, and oh, hamburger, delicious. One more bite. Oh my goodness. All right, looks like we got some fries as well. Let's try these fries. Oh my goodness, they are so good. Let me get one. Dude, they're so nice and salty. And lastly, it looks like we got some type of soda. It's called plain mud grub. I'm not sure what that is, but we're gonna take a quick sip and whoa. One more. Yo, that is actually really good. I'm surprised that this meal from the truck stop is actually good. But before we do have our nice marshmallow, we're gonna quickly jump into the water so we can not go to sleep all full. I think we need a little countdown in 3, 2, and 1. It's gonna be so cold. And jump. Oh my goodness, dude, it is so cold. Get out. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get sick. Do not jump in the river when it's past the afternoon because it is gonna be so cold. But anyways, it looks like the sun is about to go down, which means we can have our nice marshmallow. Let's cook this thing. I'm gonna try not to burn it. There you go. It looks like it's about ready, so let's get a bite. That marshmallow was soft as a cloud. Honestly, I am so full. But anyways, let's see if it's finally night. And oh my goodness, oh, this is pretty creepy, you guys. You know what? I think it's time for bed. I'm gonna go inside my tent, and I think it's time to catch some rest so we can be finished with this challenge. Whoa, what time is it? Let's get out of bed. I don't know what time is it. Did I sleep in? And yo, that is a crazy sunrise. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful morning. Honestly, I think we survived this 24-hour challenge camping in this creepy cave. And honestly, if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe because it does mean a lot to me. And I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another American Plains Modding, and today is actually Memorial Day, so I think we need to go back to our roots and do a nice good old-fashioned camping trip for Memorial Day. So if you guys are excited, oh yeah, we're also going to be taking one of the new trailers that they added into this game. I think it was about like this month, the tiny house, and we're going to be taking it as well. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and let's begin with the video. So since we are going to be carrying some heavy stuff like the tiny house, we're going to be carrying a boat since we're also going to be camping near a lake, then I think the perfect truck for this job is gonna be this beautiful GMC Denali, which we are gonna hop in. We're gonna turn on this bad boy and we are gonna start making our way towards the trailer store, because the first thing we gotta do is pick up this tiny house so we can start setting up camp. Because if you guys did not know, it's already 9 a.m. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's about 10 a.m. so we want to make sure we set up the entire campsite before the sun sets so we can have everything ready and we can launch some fireworks. I don't know if there's fireworks in this game or I'm confusing it with Southern Mudding Off-Roading, which I think that's the game that has fireworks. But either way, we're gonna find a way to celebrate the night. And honestly, I'm thinking about getting a burger since we are gonna be celebrating tonight for Memorial Day. It's a special camping video. I think one of the best ways to celebrate Memorial Day is by having a nice meal. But enough of the yap. I'm gonna kick down the tailgate. There we go. So we can get this beautiful pickup connected with the tiny house, because this is is actually going to be the tiny house that we are going to be taking today. Yo, this thing is a beauty. I think I might have camped in this tiny house once or maybe twice. I don't know, but it's always a pleasure to camp in a tiny house. But we're gonna get that thing connected, and whoops. Let me kick up the tailgate because for a second I thought it was gonna connect to the bed, but I forgot it just needs to be connected to the hedge. But anyways, I am so clumsy, you guys. I'm gonna hop in my pickup and we are gonna make our way towards the campsite. This is going to be the first trip because we're gonna come back for 2 more trips since we are gonna be coming back for a jet ski and making our way towards the plane tool store so we can grab some more essentials so we can camp the night successfully. But currently the main focus is to find a spot that we could set up the tiny house. I really want to set up a tiny house near the pier, so I think that's a really nice spot, but I kind of want some sand. This one's okay. I'm not bad. Actually, I like that one a lot. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see more down over here. All right, so let's drive over here and I'm gonna try to find the perfect camping spot, which I think I found it. Honestly, I think this is gonna be the spot right here. So let me turn on those hazards because we're gonna start loading the tiny house near the pier, bro. This is gonna be such a beautiful view. But let me quickly do this before any cars start to come because I do not want them to crash into me. But for some reason, there's a big rock right there. Alrighty, we are almost finished loading up the tiny house. Let me quickly check and make sure this is going to be a good spot. And I'm a little bit too... Wait, am I too close to the water? I think I might be a little bit too close to the water. So let me quickly pull forward and a little bit more towards the left side. Alright, I think I might be good. Let's give it one more check. Am I still too close? Well, I don't know. Let me quickly pull out the stairs. And it looks like I am going to be perfect. So we're going to quickly disconnect it from the pickup just like so. And before I do head out, let's put the stairs down. I'm going to put the stairs right here. Now it's going to go right around there. Honestly, it's a little bit, I don't know if it looks a little bit crooked, but I think it looks pretty nice. Let me just quickly lower this just a little bit, just like so. And then let me do the other side. Drop those jacks like so. Whoa, this is not looking bad at all. I like this. Let me just quickly turn on the lights before we do head out. There we go. And honestly, this actually looks very nice. All right, next up is going to be the trip at the plane tool store. So let's quickly make our way towards over here. I guess over there, not over here, because it's nothing right here. And after driving for a minute, we have arrived back in town. Let's go. W's in the chat. So we're gonna quickly pull into the center. We're gonna put this thing in park and let's quickly run into the store and grab some of the essentials that we need for today. So I think let's start on this side. I don't think we're gonna need a sleeping bag since we got the tiny house. So let's continue walking throughout the store and make sure that we don't miss out anything else. Ooh, look at that. This is a nice tent. Like I said, we've got the tiny house, which means we do not need this, but we could grab a bench. Let's grab a bench and ooh, look at that. We could grab some nice wood so we can lay up a campfire tonight, which means we should probably grab some marshmallows, which I think is going to be around this aisle. There we go. I grabbed one, and we cannot forget the American flag since it is Memorial Day. So we're going to grab one of those, grab one lamp, and I do want one of these lawn chairs or camping chairs. I'm not sure what you guys would call them, but I'm going to grab one of those. We're going to grab 2 of these light towers because it's going to get really dark tonight. And I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of afraid of the dark. But anyways, I think that is going to be it for our plane tool store run. I don't think we need anything else. So let's quickly go and check out. Hello, good sir. I would like to check out all of this. How much? Fine. I guess I'll pay. So I guess I paid. And now we can make our way towards the aquatic center, or I guess the aquatic store, because we're going to go and pick up the last item for our camping trip, which is going to be a jet ski. So let's make our way over there and get this jet ski connected to the hitch of our pickup. Alrighty, everyone, we have arrived at the APM Aquatics. I see the jet ski that I ordered this morning, so I'm going to quickly reverse this thing and we're going to quickly get it connected because I think we're running out of time. So we're going to get that thing connected just like so. And where's the sun? The sun is right there. Dude, it is 5 p.m. And let me quickly unload the jet ski at the dock right here. So I'm going to quickly reverse this thing. Got to turn on my hazard. Let me carefully do this. I don't know what happened to my jet ski. And I think that is going to be a perfect spot. So let me quickly remove the straps. There we go. And let's move the jet ski out of the way. Oh, I think I need to push it. All right, I managed to move the jet ski out of the trailer so we can get this thing parked up right near our dock right here. So let me quickly adjust myself and I'm going to back this thing up all the way. There we go. A little bit more. I need to get a little bit closer and turn that bad boy off because that is now parked up. Yo, this thing is a beast. We might go for a little jet ski run after we finish setting up camp. So let's quickly set up camp. I'm gonna put my bench right there with a nice little lantern on top, just like so. And I think my campfire, I don't know where to put my campfire. Let me put my campfire right here, because if I put it at the dock, it's probably gonna burn the dock down, and we don't want that. So I guess I'll put it right down here with a nice launcher, just like so. And let's turn on that campfire. Oh, this thing is so cozy, you guys. Dude, this is so cozy. I can't wait to eat my marshmallows. But we are not done. Let's put the American flag right next to our tiny house, since we are celebrating Memorial Day. And we're gonna put the light towers. I'm gonna put one right here. There we go. Let me set this one up. And since we don't want the light to be pointed down, I'm gonna tilt the light up just like so. And then we're gonna grab our second tower light and put it up. I actually don't know. I could just put it like right here, like facing the tiny house. So let me quickly deploy this one. There we go. And before the sun falls, let's go for a little jet ski run to that island and come right back. So let me turn this thing on, and wee. Yo, this thing is actually pretty quick. Yo, this is crazy. All right, let me turn around right here. Oh no, am I stuck? No. Oh, dude, I got so scared. I thought this thing was stuck on the little island. And before we actually make our way back to the campsite, let's test this jet ski out. I've actually never tested this jet ski out, so I want to see how fast I can go on this thing. Where should I start the race? Let me start the race right here. So in 3, 2, 1, we're gonna take off, and then we're gonna see how fast this thing can actually go. And oh, 60, 70. Yo, this thing is actually pretty quick. Alrighty, so it looks like we have another straightaway right here where we can test this out. So let's see if we can hit 70 once again. So 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Oh my goodness, this thing is actually pretty quick. Yo, why didn't you guys tell me the jet ski was fast? By the way, is this jet ski the fastest thing in APM? Let me know in the comments, because I actually don't know if this is the fastest boat in American Plains Money. But let's make our way back to the campsite, because I do not want to be pushing my luck for tonight. We're gonna park up the jet ski and let's wait till the sun falls. Alrighty, everyone, look at that. We have the beautiful sunset, and I forgot to park up my truck. It's still there at the dock. Dude, that is so funny. But we're gonna cook up some marshmallows. So let me quickly sit down. Let me roast up my marshmallow, and oh my goodness, it is so dark, you guys. And let's take a quick bite. Not bad. But before I do go inside my tiny house, I'm gonna turn on these tower lights. I'm gonna turn on this one, and then I'm gonna turn this one right here. There we go. Oh yes, we got some light going on, you guys. This is freaking sick. Dude, this is amazing. So let me go inside my tiny house. Oh my goodness, it is so bright in here. I guess I'll turn it off since we have so much light, and I'm gonna go to bed and catch you guys in the morning. Oh, what a beautiful morning. I think it's now daytime. Let's open up that door. And where is the sunrise? I thought there was gonna be a sunrise. And let me turn that thing off. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Anyways, I think that was an amazing Memorial Day camp. And if you guys did enjoy that we went camping with the jet ski, the tiny house, and all of these camping stuff, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, because it does mean a lot to me. And I'll catch you guys on to the next. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another American Plains Money. And today we have quite the day, because if you guys didn't know, I have a huge backyard, and we are going to be building a pool for my tiny house that we're going to go and pick up right now. So let me quickly show you guys where the pool is going to be. So my pool is going to be all the way over there. I just got to dig some more and make it look a little bit more better. But if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, because it does mean a lot to me. And let's jump into the video. So first things first, we're going to grab the T-Rex, because this thing is a GMC RV beast, which if you guys didn't know, if you take a look at the back, it does not have a hitch, which means I cannot take it and grab my tiny house. So we're gonna go and hop in the T-Rex. So let me hop in. We're gonna turn on this bad boy. Let me just quickly change the drivetrain to 4-wheel drive, and we're gonna start making our way towards 13 Yo Bros' house, because he actually has my house at his place. Well, my tiny house to be exact. So we're gonna go to his spot right now, and we're gonna go and pick up my house. And if you guys don't remember what happened to it, me and him went chasing for tornadoes, and we kind of ended up getting our house destroyed. Well, my tiny house. Dude, that thing ended up flying like a couple feet, and the whole thing ended up getting destroyed. So his house is gonna be down the road. So let me make sure the road is clear. All right, so let's cross the road, and then we're gonna make a right turn where he lives, and then we're gonna be able to pick up this tiny house. So we're gonna grab this tiny house and then drop it off back at our place, so we can start setting up things. And oh my goodness, I almost almost ended up missing the driveway. Oh, dude, I am so clumsy, you guys. All right, let's pull into the drive-through. Did I really just say drive-through? Are you serious right now? I mean, the driveway. And we're gonna grab my tiny house. As you guys can see, this thing is repaired. So big shout out to 13 Yo Bros. Dude, he is such a nice guy. Even though sometimes he can be a little bit goofy, but most of the time he's, he's a really good guy. Enough of the yap. I'm gonna hop in the TRX and oh, this thing was on. I just turned it off. So I'm gonna get this thing turned around and then I'm gonna slowly back this thing up. I'm gonna try not to damage this again. So let me carefully get it connected just like so. Dude, this is so easy. Why is everything going so easy? And right now we're making our way back to our spot. We're gonna go and get this thing dropped off and then make our way towards the tool store so we can grab a shovel and some other things so we can set up. It's gonna look so beautiful today. And oh my goodness, there's a stop sign. Hard brake. Uh-oh. Dude, I'm so happy that 13 Year Bros is not with me or he would have crashed into my tiny house again. Because if you guys saw the last video, he ended up wrecking my camper. Well, at least like the entire front bumper, but it was still pretty bad. But since he is my friend, I let it pass since you guys know I'm such a nice guy. Anyways, with all that yapping, we managed to arrive back to our house. It is down the road. I see it in the distance. Let me know if you guys can see my house. It is right there. So let's pull into the driveway, not drive through, and skirt. Easy. And then you know what, I feel like we should just put the tiny house near the pool. Should we just put the tiny house near the pool? You know what, good idea, you guys. Let's go and do that. Let's go and put the tiny house next to the pool. You will see that this thing needs a lot of work. And oh my goodness, we are doing some off-roading right here, but do not worry, my TRX, my fastest truck in American Plains Mudding, is built for this, so you guys don't have to worry. So let's get to the pool. Oh my goodness. Oh dude, it is so beautiful. Look at the grass. It looks so green. I was about to say I kind of want to eat it, but that's a little bit weird. And then I see my pool right here. We're also going to be really close to the beach, or I guess near the river. I'm not sure what you guys would call it, but here we are. Let me get this thing parked up right here. Let me get closer. There we go. I'm going to get it disconnected. Boom. And then let me move the TRX. All right, so let's get this thing out of here. Let's quickly run to the store so we can get some things so we can set up that spot right now. And honestly, I'm probably gonna spend the night there and test out my pool with the tiny house. So let me just get to the top of this mountain, just like that, and we're gonna pull right onto this dirt road. So let me turn on those blinkers. You guys know I am a responsible citizen. I am, dude. If you guys know me, I've never had a mistake in my life. Yeah, right. Okay, who said that? It was me. Alrighty, everyone, we are arriving at the tool store. We do have break. We have an intersection right here. Let me just make sure the intersection is clear. Let me cut through and I'm gonna pull through the plain tool store. So let me get this thing parked up right here. Do not worry, I'll be right back. I promise it's gonna be really fast. All right, let's go. I'm probably gonna take a long time. So you know what, wait, which way should I go towards? Should I go towards the left or the right? Meanie, my name. I'm gonna catch someone's toe. Okay, so let's begin with the left side. First thing I see is a sleeping bag. I don't think I'm gonna be grabbing a sleeping bag because we have the tiny house, and inside a tiny house we have a really comfortable bed. But let's walk through the aisles. Wait, can I grab any of these cabinets? These things are pretty sick. All right, so there seems to be nothing here. It looks like everything is out of stock on this part of the island, but I did find a tent, which we're also not going to be using. I did see some wood right here, which we are going to grab. All right, so this is going to be the first item that we are going to be grabbing today. And then there seems to be some picnic tables, which honestly I feel like it would go with our little setup that we are building right now. But if we continue to walk around the store, what is this? Wait, can I go in there? You know what, let me just take a quick peek. Maybe there's some like new stuff that isn't at the front. I don't think there's anything. Dude, it is completely empty. They really gotta restock. But look, wait, can I play Minecraft? I mean Roblox? All right, let me close that. There we go. And let's continue walking through the store. I'm not sure if I need anything. Actually, you know what, talking about anything, we are gonna need some tower lights. So you guys know I'm a little bit afraid of the dark, so I'm gonna grab 2 of these tower lights and we're gonna walk around because we're gonna grab these beautiful lawn chairs. So let me grab 1 of them, just 1, because I am alone today. Dusty is with his friends, and then 13 Year Bros is hanging out with Rick, and I am all alone. Anyways, I'm gonna grab a lamp. There we go. And why not just grab a American flag with a nice marshmallows? Oh yeah, we got marshmallows. All right, so let me quickly check out. Let me quickly pay all of this stuff. Dude, it is gonna be so much money. Dude, I just paid 250. I did get a little discount though, and that's pretty nice. So let me hop in my T-Rex. Oh, wait. Did I just see what you guys saw as well? Look at this. We got some hay bales. I kind of want to grab one or two. You know what? I think it would spice up the campsite, or I guess where I'm going to be placing my tiny house. So let me quickly open up the tailgate, and then we're just going to throw in like 2 or 3 hay bales. We're not going to be throwing too many in there. And oh my goodness, this thing is so heavy, you guys. Oh, dude, my back is going to be so sore tonight. Or I guess in the morning, that's when I'm definitely going to feel it. So I'm going to grab another hay bale, and I'm going to try to not drop it because my hands are sweating. All right, so this one is going to go right next to this hay bale, just like so. And then I'm going to grab another hay bale. So let me grab the last hay bale, and this one is going to go right here. I'm going to twist it just like this. Oh, yes, that's perfect. Look at that. Let me just kick up the tailgate, and we are, wait, did I grab a shovel? Oh my goodness, I need to grab a shovel. All right, so let me quickly run into the store. I'm going to quickly grab this shovel because we're going to be using it to kind of like make the pool look a little bit better. So let me quickly put some money. There we go. Oh my goodness, this thing was 30 bucks. Dude, why is everything so expensive? My tailgate is closed, and we got the hay bales inside of the bed. So let me hop in. We're going to start making our way back home. Let me just carefully back up. All right, no traffic coming. All right, good. Let me pull out, and then let's just make sure the road is clear and step on it. Go as fast as we can. Dude, I am going so fast. Oh my goodness, the police station is right there. Oh my goodness, I'm so thankful that there wasn't any sheriffs right now. I think all of them are like on lunch break or something, or maybe they're celebrating someone's birthday, but yeah, they're not there. So let's make a right, and then we're gonna try to set up everything as fast as possible, because if you guys take a look at the sun, and oh my goodness, it is already 4 p.m. and I just missed my driveway. Oh, all right, back it up. I cannot believe I just missed my driveway. All right, let's pull in. Dude, I got so distracted looking at the time and the sun. We are now back home, so let's go through the back and into my gigantic, I probably have the biggest backyard in American Plains money, but I think I need the best things for the best YouTuber, right? I think that just makes sense. But let me, where is my pool? You guys, I think it disappeared. Okay, I think it's gonna be down there. Sorry, I'm a little bit over dramatic, but let me hop in my T-Rex, and just like that, we just found the tiny house. So let me get this thing parked. You know what? I think I'm gonna park it. Oh, dude, I seriously don't know. You know what? I'm gonna have to turn around because we need to unload these hay bales. So once we turn this thing around, I'm gonna hop out and then open up the tailgates. But before we do set up, let's put the tiny house in order. So let's start raising the jacks because it is all crooked. I think that looks good right there. Does it look good? Yeah, I think it looks less crooked. Actually, you know what? I could raise it a little bit. So let me raise this a little bit, not lower. How is that looking? Ooh, I think that looks good. Let me open this. I'm gonna grab the stairs, and I'm gonna see if this thing is looking better. So let me, oh, hold on. I need to twist this all the way around, just like that. Look at that. Dude, this is looking really nice, you guys. Let me just quickly turn on the light, and then later tonight, we're gonna turn on this fireplace, but not for now. First, we gotta set up the camp. Wait a minute. Look at this space. Oh my goodness, there's a huge gap. Let me fix that. I am so embarrassed. So let me put my stairs much more careful. Look at that. Low. Oh yes, we no longer have a gap. All right, nice. So we're gonna put a campfire right around here, right along with a nice picnic table. Oh, actually, you know what? That's a little bit too close to the fire. So let's move the table a little bit more farther. All right, there we go. Turn on. We're gonna put a nice lantern or lamp. I'm not sure what you guys would call it. A lantern or a lamp? I think it's a lantern, right? We're gonna put our American flag, since we have now claimed this place, right? You know what? I think I want to put it right next to the tiny house. Yes, that looks really nice. We're almost finished. We just need to put the light towers and then our launcher. So let's put our launcher. Let's see. Oh, we could put one near the pool. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna try to like make it a little bit more even. Let me see if I can dig this. Oh no, this thing is concrete. Oh man, I can't dig anything. All right, what if I try over here? If I do this, will this work? All right, and oh my goodness, that actually worked. No way. Oh, what if I keep doing this? Oh, dude, I can actually dig some of this. All right, nice. All right, so let me try to dig this part now. Let's see how this thing is looking like. All right, so we got the pool looking like this. Oh, actually, you know what? We have some hay bales which we can grab. So let me grab a hay bale. I'm gonna try to put this one right here. Oh my goodness, it's so heavy. Right here, boom. Look at that. Now we can sit down and then we can just watch our friends jump into the pool. I kind of wish wish I had Dusty or 13-year bros jump in the pool with me, but I guess I'm gonna be doing it all alone. So, oh wait, I can actually build a plank? Wait, I just thought of an idea. Hold on. What if I can build a plank but with the hay bales? All right, hold on. Let me try this. Let me cook, chat. So we're gonna put one like right there, and then if we come over here, I'm gonna grab this hay bale and then just put it right on top of my kind of like little mini plank. It's gonna be really small, you guys. Do not laugh at my mini plank. So this is gonna be my mini plank. Before I do jump in, I'm gonna finish setting up. I'm gonna put my launcher like I said. If I make this even, can I put it right here? All right, I'm gonna try something out, you guys. I'm gonna try something out. And then if we do this, let's see, let me grab my launcher and look at that. We have the perfect chair for my pool. Dude, this thing is looking really nice. I'm so happy that I brought my shovel, but let me quickly finish up by putting the light tower, one right there, and then we're gonna place another one right here. So let me set it up just in case when the night falls, we can just turn on these lights and it won't be too dark. So I'm gonna set this one up. Let me deploy it, and then we're probably gonna adjust this. So just a little bit up. There we go. Nothing too crazy, just like so. And we can now set up the interior, which I think everything is pretty much set up. So I guess right now we're just gonna wait for the sun to fall. Oh wait. Actually, before the sun falls, I need to jump in the pool. Oh my goodness, how did I forget to jump in the pool? All right, so let me quickly jump in the pool in 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, I'm so scared. It's gonna be so cold. All right, okay, I can do it. 3, 2, and oh my goodness, my pool is so cold, you guys. Dude, I need to get out. Oh my goodness, I think I need to go take a shower. Oh, run, dude. I'm also gonna turn on the fireplace. Oh, that is so warm. All right, where is the shower? Oh, shower's right here. All right, so I'm gonna take a quick shower and I will be right back. Woo, that was cold, you guys. Oh my goodness, I feel like brand new. Did I just see something yellow? Wait, what is that? Why is that yellow? No, wait, is that the sun going down? Oh my goodness, we're gonna miss the sunset. No. Look at that, dude. That is a beautiful sunset. We need some W's in the chat. All right, since it is getting dark, I'm gonna start turning on everything. So let me turn on this tower light. Oh no, I did not mean to close it. All right, let me get this thing back up. Sorry. All right, let me turn on the light, and then I'm gonna go over here with this tower light and I'm gonna turn it on. Dude, that is not bad, you guys. Not too shabby for some light. And then we do have a campfire right here, which we could also turn on. There we go. And turn this thing on. So let me turn it on. There we go. Now we got our little lantern. Oh no, now we got our little lantern on, which we can place on top of our little picnic table. But look at this, we have such a nice setup going on in today's video. Alrighty everyone, it is now completely dark. The moon is out and I'm gonna go inside. Oh, look at this looks insane. Doesn't that look crazy? The lighting in this game looks so nice. Oh my goodness, I did not mean to get in the water. Dude, that thing is freezing, but I'm gonna go inside of my bed, catch some sleep, and catch you guys in the morning. Oh my goodness, I did wake up really sore from carrying all those heavy hay bales, but I need to get it out of bed. Oh, good morning everyone. What's going on? All right, let me get out of my tiny house, and oh my goodness, look at that beautiful sunset, you guys. I'm so happy that I am enjoying this sunset with you guys. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe because it does mean a lot to me. But until then, I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Oh my goodness, what was that? What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and today is going to be a little bit of a different video because today I have a confession to make, and that is I've been actually camping out for a while now, if not several weeks, because I think my brand new house is haunted. Yep, I'm not trying to make up a story or any lies, but there's been some super weird and scary activities going on in my brand new house that I bought around last month. We actually made a video about this. I'll probably link it at the end of the video just in case you missed it, but there's been some weird stuff going on which we're gonna go and check out today. And you guys know I'm not a fan of scary stuff. I'm actually pretty scared, but I'll do it for you guys. So if you guys are excited, make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe, and let's get into it. So we have the Mustang here and we have our truck. We pretty much have the complete setup here. I don't really need to be home because this thing pretty much has everything, because if you guys remember, I have a kitchen here. We even have a TV right here, pretty fancy. We've got the resting area. We've got a nice Ooh, did they add mirrors? A really nice bedroom, and the bathroom is right here. Oh, I'm sitting on it. But anyways, wait, hold on. Let me actually put on my tarp. We're gonna go and see if there's any suspicious activity going on at the house right now. Since it is almost nighttime, I think it's a perfect time to actually go and investigate if anything is going on right now. So I'm pretty nervous. Let me actually turn on my headlights because it is getting a little bit dark, and I believe I can exit from this side. Hold on, let me just check my map. We go this way, this way. Okay, yeah, we're going the right way. But yeah, back to what I was saying. There's been some really weird activity. I don't know what to do about it. I might just be going insane, which could be true as well, but I'm not gonna get into that. Anyways, let's make a left turn right here, make sure the road is clear, and let's drive for a couple minutes and we should be there in no time. But anyways, what do you guys think I should do? Should I sell a property and move to a different house, or what should I do? Because I don't have enough money to buy the farm I used to have. I think that might take a while, because if I do move in and move into a different house, we might have to downgrade to like a 1-story, and I'm not a fan of 1-stories. I prefer my house to be huge. All right, let me make a right turn right here, and oh my goodness, the sun is gleaming into my face. I cannot see anything. Oh my goodness. And oh my goodness, it got dark so fast. What the heck? The moon is right there, and why is the lights, wait, what? Why is the lights of my house turned on? Well, I guess let's check this out and see what is going on in here, because before I did leave, I made sure and turned off every single light of the house. So it's super weird that the lights of literally every single room is turned on. Let me just make sure that, yeah, what the heck is going on? Wait a minute, did I close the front door? Actually, I don't think I did. Never mind. That could have just been me. Anyways, let's see what's going on up here, because I am already a little bit spooked out. But let me actually find if there's an electricity box. Maybe that's kind of glitching. Let's see. Anything in here? No. Open this door? No. Yeah, there is literally nothing. This garage is super empty because I took most of my stuff back to the RV camper. So I really don't know what it could have been. And what the frick? Hello? Dude, how did that open? What in the world? Hold on. Let me just... Hold on. I need to turn on my lights. Hold on. What is going on? What is going on? Let's think. What could that have been? Probably a ghost. That was most likely a ghost. Allegedly. Alright. Well, I guess we gotta keep exploring. Let me just close this because I don't know who opened this. Let's actually check around and see if there's anything around here. Oh, there's a lot of bushes around here. It's so dense. Hello? There's no one. What the heck? Hold on. Let's actually check over here. Maybe there's something over here. Hello? Oh my goodness, what was that? Dude, that was upstairs. Hold on, let's go. I need to see what this is. I gotta tell the ghost to go away. Hold on, let me close this. And then I think I left the doors from here open as well, so I gotta close this as well. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see. What? Boom. What? There's absolutely no one in here. Yeah, there is no one in here. What the heck? Hello? It's gonna rain? It looks like it's gonna rain. Anyways, yeah, that was super weird. For a second I thought... Do you guys hear that? Be quiet. No way. Dude, this ghost is playing around with me. Hello? Dude, what is that? What is happening? Oh no, no. I'm going inside. What is going on? I'm scared. I'm gonna hide here. Dude, I don't know what that was. I cannot be the only one. Let me know in the comments if you guys saw that as well. Like, the whole sky just went blue. I've never seen that in APM. Hold on. You know what? Let's check this. I am a man. Gotta tell myself, I am a man. Let's see what's going on outside. Oh, it looks like it's snowing now. What the? Dude, there are so many things happening at once. I need to watch some TV. Let me see if this thing works. Where's the controller? What? No power? This thing has no power? How come my entire house has electricity except my TV? Ghost, if you hear me, ghost, please turn on my TV. So far, things have been a little bit suspicious, or I guess creepy in this case. I really don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna do a quick time lapse and see if anything suspicious or crazy happens in this game. So let's play the time lapse and see if any ghosts decide to mess with me. So in 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, what was that? There's no way that happened. What was that? Hello? Did you guys see that? We actually caught... Dude, I did not think we were gonna catch anything on camera right now. What the frick? Hold on. Is it the wind? I don't think it's the wind. All of my doors are closed. I was literally just sitting right here when this door on the left side just opened by itself. That is something... Do not move. Do not move. Hello? What? Dude, I am scared. I am terrified right now. Like, you guys can't see, but my hands are shaking. What? Do you guys think that was upstairs? Let me carefully check. Duh! Oh my god, let's go. No. There's no way. There is no freaking way. Let's go. I am hyperventilating. Dude, I am out of here. You will never ever see me again. Goodbye. I'm going to go back. And you guys, this is why I have been camping in the camper for several weeks now. Hold on, I kind of missed the road right now. Let me just back up a little bit. And that is why I have been camping in my camper for several weeks now, because there has been weird, super weird activity like you just saw right now going on. And honestly, I can't live around that. I like to sleep peacefully. Anyways, as you guys can see, there's literally no one in the server. It is just me, one person that is in this lobby, which makes me scared even more, because if it's not me, then who was it? Because no one has access to this private server, just me. Anyways, we are almost arriving back to the camper because we gotta talk about what just happened right now. I just want the snow to go away because this makes this whole video feel more creepy and staged, but all of my videos are not staged. Everything is real and authentic. What is that? Is that a rock? Hold on, I gotta check this out. Hold on, I'm getting distracted, but I gotta check this out. Oh, whoa, this is super slippery. Oh, it is a rock. A little bit weird. Anyways, let me hop back in. And where did I leave my camper? I don't even know where I left my camper. I'm still kind of shaken up from what just happened last night. You know what? I think I missed it. Hold on, let me U-turn. I'm so like out of it because I'm still trying to process what happened. I mean, if you guys have any ideas or any theories on what happened and how I can get rid of them, then feel free to leave it in the comments, because dude, I am lost. Oh, there's my camper. Let me just pull in right here. Home sweet home. Dude, that was some insane. Dude, that was very scary. I don't even think I'm gonna ever go back over there. Oh my goodness, why am I in the toilet? Because it is too terrifying, honestly. I think what I'm going to do is I might even sell the house. So if you guys see a new video of me selling the house, then you guys know exactly why. But anyways, let me know if you guys saw the same thing and heard the same weird things that was going around last night in the house. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know. Make sure to drop a massive like and subscribe. It means so much to me, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. Alrighty, I think I am now done working on my computer. What everyone, welcome back to another APM video, and today we have a special video because if you guys remember, we ended up building some lifted trucks a couple weeks ago. I think it might have been like 2 weeks ago, and I just got this amazing idea and said, what if we go camping but with lifted trucks? Because if you go over here and open up my gate, oh, hopefully that does not hit my T-Rex. Whoops, I should have parked it that close. But if we open that door right there, look what we got right here. We have the lifted truck that we're gonna be taking camping. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and let's begin with the video. So first things first, we have to move the T-Rex out of the way. So we're gonna give it a nice warm up. We're gonna get the engine all warmed up, and then we're gonna be able to move it in front. I think I might park it right in front of the GMC Denali Ultimate because I'm really super rich. I want to make sure this thing looks pretty cool. Alright, I think this would be pretty nice. Alright, let me turn off the engine and boop. Now we can pull out the lifted truck. Yo, this thing is insane. But I'm gonna hop in. Let me turn this thing on, and we're gonna, oh my goodness, we're gonna pull this thing out. Dude, I can barely see out of the garage due to how tall this truck is. I believe this should be a Ford F-150. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. You guys know I'm not the best when it comes to the truck names. But anyways, we're gonna pull back the T-Rex. Let me turn her on, and we're gonna carefully back her up back into the driveway before we do head out, because we're gonna make our way towards the trailer store. So let me close that, and then I'm gonna back up just a little bit more, just like so. And after we head over to the trailer store, we're gonna go to the tool store, and then we're gonna go to the aquatic store, which we're gonna be picking up a special toy today. So let me hop in. I'm gonna turn this thing on, and we're gonna make a right turn onto this dirt road right here. So let's make our right turn. There we go. So if you guys could guess which toy we are gonna be taking today, then you guys win a big heart and a reply, which I kind of reply to almost every single comment. Well, at least I try to. Anyways, let's make our way into town so we can pick up this camper that is gonna be able to have the ability to take ATVs in the back, which that is a hint right there. So let's make a stop, make sure the road is clear, then we can cross the intersection. And if you guys take a look, we should have the trailer store onto our right. So let's pull in, and I'm gonna turn this thing around. Hopefully this thing is able to connect to my pickup, because if you guys take a look, my pickup is super tall because it's lifted, and this thing is kind of low. So let's see if it can connect. I'm gonna quickly hop in, get it started, and oh my goodness. Oh wait, come on, please connect. Oh no. Yes, it connected. Let's go, dude. This thing is tilted upwards. Oh my goodness, this thing looks so silly. But let me close up the tailgate. There we go. And we should now be able to head out. Let me hop in. And before we do, actually heading over to the campsite, we gotta pull into the tool store. This thing is so big. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull in. I mean, I could try, or I could quickly put this thing in park and turn on the emergency lights just like so, because we don't have too much time. It is already 11 a.m. So let me quickly run into the Plains tool store. Hello, good sir. And let's walk around. I don't know what we're gonna be needing today, but we could grab this. Ooh, that's pretty nice. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be sleeping outside, but you know, just in case. We're gonna grab some wood. This is a mandatory. We definitely need some wood. We're gonna grab a picnic table so we can eat our food. And oh yeah, we can grab some marshmallows, an American flag. And if you guys didn't know, these brand new lamps, you can actually hold them now. Instead of just placing them, you can just hold them and turn them on. But if you really want to place them, then you just click on the backspace, and then you should be able to place it wherever you want. Anyways, we're gonna grab a lawn chair so we can sit down and enjoy the campfire. We're gonna grab 2 of these light towers, 1 and 2, and I think that is gonna be it for this trip right now. We're gonna make our way to the cashier so we can quickly pay out all of our things. There we go. Here we're gonna buy all of this. All right, good sir, have a nice day. I don't know what's wrong with me. We're gonna quickly hop into the pickup, or I guess our beautiful lifted snowflake truck, and we're gonna make our way towards the right, because if you guys didn't know, the aquatic store is going to be right there, the big red building. So let me turn on those blinkers and let's, oh my goodness, I almost ended up taking their mailbox. That could have been bad, you guys. All right, if you guys take a look, that is going to be the toy that we are going to be taking today. Let me just turn on those hazard lights and take a look. Oh my goodness, if you guys didn't know, this thing can drive on land and it can drive on water, which we are going to be doing today. So we're going to open up the ramps. There we go. And then we're going to place this all the way down. And once we've done that, we're going to walk inside and we're going to put up the chairs. There we go. Or I guess the couch. Oh my goodness. And by the way, it is super dark in here. Let me quickly turn on the lights. Oh yes, much better. Wait a minute. Did they add that TV? No way. That is pretty sick. Alrighty, we're going to hop into the ATV and we're going to get this thing loaded in the back of the camper. Let me carefully do this. Oh, this thing is so weird to move around. Let me carefully do this. And come on. Yes, I think that looks pretty good, you guys. We're going to throw it in park and turn off the engine, but we cannot forget about putting down the straps. So let's put down the straps on every single corner. Make sure this thing does not go anywhere, and we should now be able to put up the ramps. So let's start raising the ramps all the way up. Come on, faster. All right, and I think we are now ready to make our way towards the campsite. We're gonna hop in, turn off the hazards, and thankfully the campsite is not gonna be too far away. It's gonna be towards the end of the campsite, or I guess technically it would be the beginning of the campsite, because there's another campsite sign on the other side of this road right here. So let's look for the spot so we can load up all of our things. Ooh, this is a nice spot right here. We could definitely camp here for the night, because not only that, there's kind of like a little dock where we can unload our vehicles. Yes, I think that's gonna be a really nice spot. All right, I'm gonna quickly fit through here. Oh, do not go into the water. This is super risky, you guys. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna risk it, biscuit. I'm just gonna go to the other side right here. I feel like it'd be much more safer. Alrighty, everyone. So I kind of realized I was parking the wrong way, so I had to quickly readjust my truck so we can back this thing up just like so, which I think this might be a good spot to drop down the camper. Let me just make sure that I have enough space. All right, I think I'm gonna have enough space. Let me just quickly disconnect it, open up the tailgate, and then we're gonna hop in, disconnect this thing. There we go. And let's quickly move our truck before that thing connects again. So I think that's gonna be a nice spot. Hopefully it's not too slanted. I'm gonna quickly park up my truck right here, put it in park, engine off, and I'm gonna quickly kick up my tailgate. There we go. And now it's time to get the party started, because we're gonna start setting up the camp, but I will begin by lowering the ramp all the way down. There we go. Oh my goodness, this thing is lifted. And then we're gonna hop in the ATV. So let me hop in and we're gonna unload this thing from the camper. And oh my goodness, that could have been really bad. Actually, you know what? I forgot. This thing can go in water. So we're gonna go to the dock. Once we finish setting up camp, we're gonna jump this thing into the water. But for now, we gotta focus on setting up the camp for tonight, because the sun is already halfway towards going down. So we're gonna put up the stairs. Let me just quickly open this up. Hold up. It's telling me to move out of the way, but I am. Oh, there you go. When you guys get in, make sure you do a little jump right here. All right, so where is the tarp? How do I turn on the tarp? Oh, there you go. Look at that. We got some nice shade. And then we're gonna put our campfire somewhere around here. Let's put it right down here. I'm gonna turn it on since it's gonna be easy to do it in the morning. Well, I guess right now. We're gonna put another American flag right next to this one since we have conquered this camping spot. Look at that. We got 2 American flags. That's pretty sick. We're gonna add another bench because why not? The more the merrier. Next up is our lantern. I think I might put it in one of these tables. So I'm gonna put it right on this table right here. There we go. Oh my goodness. For a second, I thought this thing was gonna tip over. Oh, look at that. Dude, that is not safe. But anyways, let's finish up by putting our lawn chair probably right around here, facing the ocean or the river. And lastly, we're gonna finish off by putting the tower lights. I'm probably gonna put one right here. So let me place this tower light just like so. I'm gonna quickly deploy it and then I'm gonna adjust it. There we go. And then we're gonna put another tower light probably right here. Time to deploy this thing. Is this thing working? I don't think oh, there you go. Let's go. And since we have about an hour left, we can now test out our toy right here. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Oh, so I think we should get some speed in 3, 2, and 1. Let's jump into the water. Let's go. And oh my goodness, that is insane. Holy moly. I'm not gonna lie, this thing is kind of slow, you guys. I thought it was gonna be much faster. Alright, let's see if we can make it towards this part of the land. Come on, make it. It might take like 2 business days, you guys. This thing is so slow, but look at that. We managed to get on top of the land. This is pretty sick, you guys. But it does look like this thing is faster on land because it can go over 20 miles per hour. But if you guys take a look, the sun is about to go down, which means we can now start making our way back to our camper. Hopefully it does not take 2 business days because this thing is so slow. We're almost there. We're pretty much at the finish line. Let's go. We are now back at our campsites, and I think the only thing we can do right now is to cook up our marshmallows. So let's go and cook up our marshmallow. Hopefully I do not burn it because last time I might have burnt it. Whoops. But there you go. It's ready. And let's give it a taste test in 3, 2, and whoa, that was so soft. Dude, that was like eating a pillow. It was so delicious. But anyways, I'm gonna wait till the sun does go down and I'll catch you guys in a second. Alrighty, everyone, the sun has finally set and the moon is out. So, oh, whoa, I almost went into the water. I'm gonna quickly turn on my lights because it is so dark. So we're gonna turn that one on, and then we're gonna turn the second tower light, which is this one right here. And look at that. Things seem a little bit less scary, you guys. But I am pretty tired. Ugh. So I'm gonna go inside my camper. I'm gonna close up my door and I'm gonna catch some rest. Ugh. Whoa, dude, I am so exhausted, and oh my goodness, look at that sunrise. This is quite the view, you guys. Holy moly guacamole. Anyways, I have a lot of things to pack up. We're gonna pack up the ATV and all of this camping stuff, so it's probably gonna take a while. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. I see something. Did you guys see that? Fish. No way. We caught our first fish. Oh my goodness. They added fishing rods and take a boat out into the water so you can fish with a new cabin cruiser, a sport yacht, expanded ocean, and new decorations with a brand new Baja pickup. Holy moly. This is a huge update that we are going to be checking out in today's video. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. And I think we should begin with the video. So first things first, I think we should check out the brand new equipment right here. I guess this is the brand new truck that we can probably quickly customize after we buy. Let's see if there's anything else. I don't see anything else besides the Baja truck, which means that the boat is gonna be inside of the trailer store. So let's quickly go and check that out. Let's quickly open those doors and we are gonna able to see that we have the boat right here. I don't know if we're gonna be taking this one because I really want to take out this boat. Look at this thing. Holy moly, this is absolutely insane. Now let me quickly get in the Raptor. I believe this is gonna be a Ford Raptor. Let me know if I am correct, but we're gonna hop in, and I guess since we're here in the middle of the road, I'm gonna quickly customize this. I'm probably gonna make this like a nice red, or ooh, that's actually not bad. What if we make this a blue? Yo, that's actually really good as well. You know what, let's just keep the red for now. There we go. Let me just add some reflectance, and then we're gonna be adding some extreme BOG tires because we're gonna be off-roading a little bit, and we're gonna throw want some off-roading tires. I don't know if I should make this even taller like that, but let's keep it like that for now. I'm gonna fix up the suspension. There we go. I really want to make this into a nice looking rally beast. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. And we're gonna keep this engine. We're not gonna switch it out for now. So let's max out the engine. I think that's about it. Oh, we could add some gas cans. That actually looks pretty sick. So let's add the gas cans. That is it. Let me just remove that. Boom, look at this. This thing looks pretty sick, you guys. All right, so it looks like we have two boats right here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to take both of them, but I definitely want to take this one right here. And what I love about this is that I thought it was gonna be paid, but it looks like thankfully it is not paid, and it is gonna be free. So let me quickly hop in the Raptor. Oh wait, we didn't check this one out. Oh my goodness, I'm so clumsy. All right, this one looks it doesn't look too shabby. It does look a little bit smaller, so I am gonna take this one because if you guys take a look, this one only has 2 motors, and then this one has 4 motors, which of course we want to go faster. So let me hop in the Raptor. There we go. I'm just gonna call this the Raptor because I feel like it's a cool Raptor truck. So let's get out of here. We're gonna make our way towards the brand new area. I did show you guys a sneak peek on where it is gonna be, so let's make a left turn, and it's gonna be heading towards the map expansion that they added like a month ago, or it could have been 2 months ago now. So let's drive down this road, and then we're gonna make a left. Oh wait, is that the rock right there? The giant rock formation? No way, I see it. Yo, that thing is massive. Wait, is that a volcano? That looks kind of like a volcano. Oh my goodness. Wait, where does this thing start? I guess let's start on this side. All right, let me drive down here. There seems to be somewhat of like an off-roading path right here that we could take, and oh my goodness, look at this. This actually looks crazy. And what is that? Oh, I thought it was a bug, but it looks like it's like some type of wood branch. But I guess let's set up our boat somewhere around here. I guess let me just back this thing up because I don't see any dock where we could use, unless we go to the dock that is over there and then somehow go through here, which I don't think I'm gonna be doing all of that. Let's just unload it right here. And by the way, I think they also added a brand new cabin, which we're also gonna be checking out. Let me just quickly throw in the boat right here. Oh my goodness, this is so deep. This is so deep. All right, let me try to unload this. I don't know how this is gonna work, so let me drop the boat. There we go. And then I guess let me try to hop in. Okay, there we go. We're now on the boat. Look at this. Yo, this is a really nice boat. Let me just leave this park. Let's see, where can I leave this park? Oh my goodness, I am literally on the sand right now, so I guess let's leave it right here. I'm gonna leave it right there, and then we're gonna hop back in the Raptor, and we're gonna quickly look for the cabin before we have some fun with the yacht. So let's quickly disconnect that, and let's take this oh my goodness, let's take this Raptor on a little ride. And meanwhile that we're looking for the cabin, we're gonna take this huge jump. Come on, 3 2 1. Oh my goodness, don't try that at home. Ooh, look at that, we found a light tower as well, which maybe we can go to the top and then we could find the brand new cabin. But for now, let's hop out. There we go, and we're gonna go to the top. Oh my goodness, it's locked. No way, you're telling me I can't go all the way up? Oh man. Oh wait, what if I do this? Oh my goodness, yo, this is crazy. Wait, hold on, I almost got it. Come on, we gotta climb. Oh no, dude, that is so difficult. Okay, 3rd time is the charm. I'm gonna try to climb all the way to the top. Come on. Oh no, dude, that is so difficult. If you guys can do it, let me know, because I wonder what kind of secrets there is right here at the top. There's gotta be a way to get up here. Don't worry, you guys, I'll find a way. All right, let me hop in the truck. There we go. And then we're gonna quickly look for the cabin so we can then come back and take a joyride in the brand new yacht. So let me take a look around. I don't see any brand new cabins so far. Let me just whoa, what is that? We're gonna have to check that out as well. Yeah, you guys, I don't see any new cabin. Anyways, let me take this off-roading. Let's see how this thing performs in the mud. So let me turn off traction. Oh my goodness, we already flipped over. Okay, that was kind of on me. I'm sorry, you guys, that was 100% on me. I did not see that. All right, let's go through here. All right, let's take, oh my goodness, this thing is so muddy. All right, let's go through here. Come on. All right, not too shabby. Even though I don't have the correct tires, this is not bad. But let's go back. We got to explore the ocean. Let's see how much it has expanded since the last time, since it did say that they ended up expanding the ocean. So I wonder how far you can actually go. So let's look for our boat. Let me pull in right here. I also did notice that they expanded the ocean, well, I guess the beach, because it used to be way smaller. But it looks like our boat is right here. So let's quickly pull over. Skirt right there. And now we're gonna get wet. We're gonna jump in the ocean, even though it is gonna be super cold, you guys. Oh my goodness, here goes nothing. In 3 2 and 1. Going. Oh, go. It is so cold. Oh my goodness, has my boat been driving all this time? All right, let me hop in my boat. There we go. go. And what the heck is that? Do you guys see that? Is that an alien? I cannot be the only one seeing those things. Guys, I think I'm being haunted. Anyways, I'm gonna try not to pay attention to those things. So it looks like this is the brand new kind of rock formation that they added. I don't see anywhere that you could climb on unless we try to jump. We can try to jump. I guess let me try this. I really love this yacht. But, let me hop in. There we go. I'm gonna go to the top. That was actually pretty easy, you guys. I thought it was gonna be way more difficult, and yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think I'm being haunted right now. But anyways, let me see if I can see the cabin up here. Hello, cabin? Yeah, I don't see any new cabins. Maybe I read that wrong. But let me know if you guys find a new cabin. Let me go back in the yacht. I really haven't checked this thing out. It has a lot of mortars. It has like 1, 2, 3. Didn't it have like 4 engines? Oh, I think one of the engines flew. I think that's what happened. Okay. All right, this thing has speakers. Are those speakers? Am I seeing that correctly? We've got a nice seating area, a dining area, and then we walk down here. We have the driver area, and then we can even walk to the front of the boat and enjoy this nice seating area, which is at the front. Wait, can I sit at the front right here? Oh no. Anyways, that's pretty cool, you guys. Alrighty, we are still not done. Let's finish exploring this area. It doesn't look like it's that deep. Maybe this is the end of the map right here. So let me see. Oh, yep, that's the end of the map. All right, we can't go further than where the cones are pretty much at. And I also did want to check out this thing. I don't know what this thing is, so let me oh my goodness, it's a little jump. That was sick. That was actually really fun. Holy moly, I love this update. One more time. Wee. Okay, that was I should relax, but this thing is pretty fast. We're currently going 85 miles per hour. Maybe we could see the cabin from this area. I don't know. Oh wait, there's a new area right here. Oh yeah, they added a ramp right there. Not sure if you guys can see that, but let's quickly go and check out the brand new cabin, which, like I said, I don't know where this thing is. It's been itching me to find this brand new cabin, so I guess let's take the brand new truck. This might be a Shelby, and let's go see where this cabin is. I think it might be, yeah, I honestly don't know where it is. I mean, we might have to drive around the entire map to find this cabin, not gonna lie. But if I had to guess, it's probably gonna be right over here where the map expansion is, because they've been adding a lot of stuff, including the brand. Oh wait, the fishing. Oh my goodness, I just forgot about the fishing. We gotta go check out. We gotta go get a fishing rod. All right, you know what? Let's go to the tackle shop and grab a brand new fishing rod so we can actually try to fish. Oh my goodness. How did I forget about this, dude? Literally the biggest update and I forgot about it. All right, let's go get I'll meet you guys at the tackle shop. Alrighty, everyone, we are here at the tackle shop. Let me quickly pull in right here. We're gonna park up our truck right, let's see, right around here. Wait, is that the new cabin? I don't think that's the new cabin, right? I'm pretty sure it's been in the game, so I doubt that is the brand new cabin. But here we are. We're at the tackle shop. Let's open up the door. Let's walk in and let's go grab our fishing rod, which is gonna be right here. Let's see if we can grab any of the stuff like tackle. All right, it looks like we can. Oh, there's a black fishing rod. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take the black fishing rod. Let me grab some bait. There we go. And we are gonna quickly check out. All right, thank you, good sir. And we're gonna quickly run back to our boat. I guess in this case, I kind of forgot where I left my boat. I think I might have left it by the ocean. So let's make our way over there. Oh my goodness, I'm off-roading. This is crazy. And let's look for our boat. This is gonna turn into a treasure hunt video looking for my boat. So there we go. Let's hop out and we're gonna look for the boat. I don't see it so far. Oh wait a minute, it's right here. It's floating. Oh my goodness, just in time. Let me try to get onto the back of this boat. There we go. And it looks like my boat, it's still broken because yeah, they're flying in the sky. You know what, let's get out of here. We're gonna try to catch some fishes right around this area around here. So let me park up right here. Let's see if we can park up. There we go. And then let's try to fish some fishies. I've actually never done this in my life. So let's I guess let's just cast this thing. Let's see if we can catch anything. I'm not sure how long we're gonna have to wait. Come on, any fishes? wait, did I catch something? Oh my goodness, I couldn't see it because my boat keeps moving. Hold on, let me park up right next to the rocks. All right, let me park up right here. This should be a really good area and it should stop my boat from moving. Let's try this again. We're gonna fish. There we go. And let's wait and see if we can catch our first fish. Oh my goodness, this is gonna take forever. Come on. wait, I see something. Did you guys see that? fish. No way, we caught our first fish. Let's go. Rarity 15%. It's a southern flounder. That is sick. No way, you guys. All right, let me try to catch one more fish. fish. There we go. And now let's wait and see if we can catch a more of a rare fish. Come on, come on. I see something. Catch. No way. We got a spotted sea trout. Yo, that is sick. Honestly, I really love this update, you guys. This was filled with content, and if you guys enjoyed all of it, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and in today's amazing American Plains mudding video, we are gonna go over a brand new list over the things that you guys want in APM. Even though we just had an update, there's still some things on this list that you guys have been begging for months, so we're still gonna go over these, and on top of some other new things that you guys have spoken about. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. And I think we should begin with the video. So first one is gonna be regarding the houses. So you guys want more placeables for the houses. Even though this is not too popular, I still saw a good amount of people and YouTubers talk about adding more placeables to the houses. Some examples of placeables are the barbecue grill. It was about to rain. The barbecue grill, fences, more and different types of lawnmowers, and blocks that we could have the ability to build on. I think that would be pretty crazy, and the videos would be insane because I kind of have some ideas on what I could do with that. But anyways, that is going to be the first one. Oh wait, I forgot one last one to the house. So the last one for the houses and properties would be a sign. People want to have signs in the game so they can write whatever they want. Although that kind of sounds like a bad idea, it could be a really cool idea. Just in case we want to build like a little shops or something, we could just put a big sign that says bananas for sale or something like that. That would be pretty sick. But next up, we have vehicles. People want dirt bikes added to the game for a while. This is probably the most requested vehicle in APM because if you guys didn't know, Southern Mudding already has these vehicles and APM still doesn't. And even though you guys kind of don't like Southern Mudding, we got to give them props for listening to their fans and adding dirt bikes. I'm not saying APM doesn't do that, but they're pretty good at it. I'm not gonna lie. All right, next up is more cars. People want to see more cars. If you guys open up the menu, you guys are gonna be able to see that we don't have that many vehicles, especially for the premium vehicle. It's just a bunch of like vintage and trucks and random stuff that people don't really use. Because if we take a look at the pickup trucks, we have literally a full list of trucks, and people feel like if more vehicles besides the Mustang or the Corvette get added, I think people would be more happy. And I'm not saying more supercars, I'm not saying that, but it needs to be more cars like where is it? It's right here, like this one. This one's pretty sick, and even though I don't use it that much, it's probably one of my favorite cars in the game. Not trucks, cars. So if they could add more stuff like that, I think that would be super sick. Now next up is gonna be people want more pickup options and revamps. Even though there is a lot of options for the trucks already, people want more options to customize, and on top of that, people want more revamps. Like this truck right here that I'm customizing is pretty old. It hasn't been revamped for I guess forever. I've personally never seen it get revamped. By the way, don't mind me, I'm just customizing the truck right now. I'm probably gonna make this into like a dually. But next up, people want a construction dump truck. I think that is pretty sick. Honestly, I love the construction stuff. It sucks that they really haven't added that much construction stuff, which we're gonna get more into it later on this video, which I honestly really want, because that could be super fun with some of my friends, which none of them talk to me anymore. All right, next up is fishing. People want fishing in the game. We pretty much have all the boats in the game now. I think the only thing we need is the fishing aspect to be added in the game. And honestly, I'm really surprised that Southern Mudding hasn't added any fishing to their game. All right, maybe, who knows? What if it drops this weekend? That would be insane. So that is gonna be for vehicles. Next up is gonna be for more vehicle customization. Now people want more pickup bed options, such as like the dump bed or a welding belt, service bed, a flare side, or a long bed. People are gonna be super happy if they get something like that. Maybe for pickup trucks with a long bed, I think that would be absolutely insane. Next up is gonna be body kits. People want body kits, wide body kits added to these trucks. I'm not sure if it's controversial, but I think they look pretty nice, you guys. I genuinely like them. I'm not sure if you guys like them at all. Let me know in the comments comments if you guys like wide bodies. But next up is custom bumpers, hoods, grills, lights, all that great stuff, even engine swaps, which I think Southern Mudding has done this again, which is pretty crazy. All right, next up we have adding more different tires, kind of like Southern Mudding. I'm sorry, but they added this as well. But they have street tires, but APM can also add drift tires, more types of different tires. I think that would be pretty cool. And then the ability to open up the hood would be absolutely game breaking, which I would honestly love to see that as well. I think that would make roleplay so better, you guys. And someone did mention that they would also like to add words on the vehicles, which I don't know about that. Like I said with the signs one, people tend to do naughty stuff and it could cause some trouble. So I don't know about adding custom words slash the trucks. I think they might have to hold on to that. All right, next on the list, we're gonna be moving on to garage and the interior of the houses. People want pretty much better garage interiors, like having the ability to add lifts, toolboxes, wall decorations, and maybe even like different types of flags, or maybe just an American flag since this is an American game. Because hold on, I was about to show you my garage, but it is empty. So if we go into this garage right here, it is pretty empty. Even though you can't really see inside, there really isn't anything unless you put some of the toolboxes that they added, I believe last month, which is they're cool, but we kind of need a little bit more of customizability. So that's what people want for the garages. All right, next up, we were actually almost finished with this list. Surprisingly, I didn't think that we were gonna go through this list so easy, but people want a map expansion, and something that they want with this map expansion is a city district, which honestly would also break the game. Just imagine the things they could add with a map expansion. And honestly, I think I've been saying this for multiple like months now. I was about to say years, but it hasn't been years. It's only been months that people have been asking and begging for a map expansion. Even I am like, that's probably on my number one list. I really want a map expansion, and every time I make these videos, you guys are always asking me that APM does need a map expansion. But if we continue moving on with the list, some other things that could be added to the map expansion would be a car dealership, a construction site, or some type of yard, and more buildings so we could roleplay and just have fun. And just imagine the amount of ideas that we could have if like a construction yard was added. I think that would also break the game. Although I think that APM creators are pretty much taking their time, which is fine, upgrading each part of the map, and maybe at the end we might get the map expansion. I think that's gonna be my guess. I could be wrong, so take it with a grain of salt. But I do want to touch on a little bit on the car dealership. I think that would be pretty cool. Maybe they could add some rare cars to the dealership, or rare truck, kind of like the TRX. Maybe they could add an updated revamped Raptor and place it in the dealership. That's my opinion, or something like that. They could probably think of something more insane. I'm just trying to throw out some ideas on what they could do to the car dealership. All right, if we continue with the list, then I think this is gonna be the last section of the list I have written down, since I did have to write a lot of things that you guys wanted added to the game. So I think we should begin with the final section. Now, in the final section, people really, and it's gonna be a little bit surprising, but people want more vehicle attachments, accessories, and so much more, which would help out the gameplay of, I guess, building trucks. I'm not sure if this would follow under the vehicle customization, but pretty much, if you guys didn't know, hold on, let me actually paint my wheels. I'm trying to make this like a little nice kind of off-roady slash truck. I'm just trying to figure out how to make this chrome. Oh wait, I think it's right there. Whoops. All right, so if we go to attachments, there really isn't a lot of attachments. For example, right here for the winter attachments, there really isn't that many. I know Southern Mudding has like 3 different types of winter attachments, and we want to add more things, maybe like wood, maybe hay bales or gas cans, something cool that would make and touch up our trucks. I think that would be extremely awesome. And I guess to touch up on what I said earlier about adding body kits, people want more advanced vehicle customization, like fender flitters, maybe customization to the doors, and just being able to customize pretty much almost every single thing about the vehicles and trucks, because APM players love personalizing their trucks. And I'm not gonna lie, I do too as well. I think having the ability to turn our trucks into whatever we like is what makes this game amazing. I do have one more thing to the list, and that is going to be custom business signs. I guess we kind of already briefly touched upon this a little bit earlier today. It might have been towards the beginning when I was talking about the houses where people want more signs or some type of signs where they could, just put for their businesses, which I don't know, you guys, that's a little bit sketchy. That's a little bit sketchy in my opinion, because I know you guys, like I said, you guys can be a little bit crazy, even crazier than me. And I just realized I think I didn't even fix the suspension on this thing. I'll be surprised if it goes up here. All right, not bad. Honestly, you guys, not a bad list. I personally like the map expansion. I'm still waiting for that one. I don't care if it takes 200 years. I'm gonna wait for the map expansion to come in APM. And honestly, I think the map expansion would probably look really good. I don't know. Honestly, it could be placed somewhere. Actually, you know what? I do know. It would have to be all the way over here. Hold on. Let me fly over here. All right. So I think the map expansion should come right around past the brand new truck stop. Well, it's not brand new, but still kind of pretty new. And it should connect to that side. I think that's where the map expansion should go. Oh, what is this? What the heck did I just find? Anyways, I didn't mean to get distracted, but let me know what you guys want to see in the future of APM. Let me know what you guys really want. And if you guys also enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me, and I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. I think